So there's supposed to be a match starting in 5 minutes between Grandmaster David Smerdon of Australia. So semi-retired, he's an economics professor, against Komodo. And Smerdon has black every game, and Komodo is giving night odds. So Komodo has no night. I don't know which night or if they alternate. It's a 6-game match. They're playing 3 games today and 3 games tomorrow. And actually, according to the event listing, they're supposed to put, if you see the right of the door before you walked in, there was a package.
I saw that. It's probably the shirts.
Whatever you do, don't touch it. No, I'm not on Chess TV. Now, according to the article that was written 3 or 4 days ago, you go to the events tab, which I did, and you type in Smurfo, and he ain't listed. And I also went to several other places and typed in Smurfo, and he ain't listed. So he's not online yet, or I don't know what I'm doing, or both. I'm pretty sure he's just not online. It seems to me I would be online 4 minutes before the match starts, but what do I know? Yeah. Right. No, I don't know if Smerdon has no chance. I think it's about even chance. I don't know what the increment is. I know it's 15-minute. I mean, I'm getting slightly worried because he doesn't seem to be online now. So, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah. I mean, it should be, he should be online. The match starts, like in a second. So, I don't know what the problem is, but he's making a grand entrance. But anyway, his handle on chess.com is Smurfo.
Should I post on Slack about it?
About what?
Oh, how to find the...
Well, I mean, I'm he's not online, so.
I know who they...
I don't know. Yeah, they don't care on Slack. I could ask them, but I don't think they care. Yeah, I don't know. I could ask them. Mm-hmm. I can ask.
I'm going to open the merch and then I'll come sit.
Mm-hmm. All right, I asked in Slack, but I'll just be ignored. So that's good. All right, so we're trying to get, this is a sponsored stream. We have an anonymous sponsor. Even I don't know who it is. Yeah. We even asked, who are you? And he's like, I don't know. Maybe it was a woman. I don't know. Is it in Ho subscribed? Good. Go sponsors.
Darn, I'm
We already have a train. D-Rush98 subscribed. How do we get a train? We have 2.
to open the merch.
I don't even understand how we have a train. It looks like we have two subs. I thought you had to give 3 things to do it. Wow, it's already at 94%. What's going on? Did I miss something? I don't know. All right, I don't know. Yeah, another train. Thanks for Lancer Ulysses subscribing. Thank you. D-Rush98 is in. All right, we're trying to get to 1,725 subs, a record, and we're trying to find this Smurfo online here. All right, I asked in Slack, but I always get ignored when I ask stuff in Slack, so that's good that we have that. It's good that it exists. Yeah. All right, good. Yeah. Anyway, if anybody online sees the game, let me know, because he doesn't seem to be online. According to the chess.com article that was written 3 or 4 days ago, you go to the events page, type in Smurfo. But I've actually gone to several places, and he's not online. Yeah. So, yeah.
It's a new chess order.
Yeah. Also, your phone makes a lot of noise. God.
I was hoping
Yeah. It's very embarrassing when it makes the fox noise, which it did. Yeah. Anyway, the match is supposed to start now. but I don't know how to find it. So I don't know what to tell you. The guy who's playing the match doesn't seem to be on chess.com. So there you go. Also, under events, they don't list any events. They just have these strong players playing. It's David Smerdon. His handle is Smurfo. So thanks for the 100 centidues. Thanks for the 201 centidues.
Could they have typoed his handle?
No, it's Smurfo. I've seen him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I wonder if can you guys? Oh, the only thing worse than him not being on chess.com and the match starting is the chat. Oh God, Jesus. Can you guys go to chess.com, which you're on now, and find his handle and his name and his picture? You just checked. Nobody knows where he is. What does that mean? What do you mean nobody knows where he
In
is?
Slack?
No, it's not. They don't know what Slack is. They don't know anything. Oh.
You said what?
Bonarici said, I checked Smurfo. Nobody knows where he is. Yeah, they don't know what chess.com is. They don't even know what they're doing right now. But keep giving me money so we get to the level 3. Yeah, nobody's answering me. Nobody ever asks us on Slack.
Oh.
Yeah. You'd think they'd tweet about the match. Either the Komodo people, quote unquote people. Yay! We just got 1 million subs from a very funny handle. 25 subs.
Yay.
But you ready for the handle?
Uh-huh.
Trump plays F3.
Oh.
Now Karen is also going to do. Hey, that's the most subs we never had 1,700. Go Trump! I misjudged him and F3. All right, now in your opinion, what's worse, Trump or F3?
Trump.
Correct. Thanks, Trump plays F3. I misjudged F3 and Trump. Yeah, that
Wait.
destroyed the train.
Who did the? Oh, Trump plays it.
Yeah.
So what is that guy? Okay.
Yay. All right, let's see. Smurfo. Yeah. I mean, how can they have a big match which they advertise and then it's not happening? What is this, chess.com? Let's see. COVID virus. Let's see, what else? COVID. Oh, okay, it turns out Smerdon did not get COVID. Komodo did. Wow. Animals can get it too. Oh. So now Smerdon has to give Komodo night odds. No. Interesting. All right. Nobody's talking about the match at all online. Smerdon, the Komodo people.
Strange.
It's like we made it up.
Hey, brownie with ice cream.
Are we doing a tournament? Can't you read the title of the... Ugh. All right. No, there's no tournaments today. Read the title of the... Ugh.
Hey, director.
God, you guys are all the worst.
Avalanche 3,
All right.
2, 1.
No asking questions in the chat. You're too dumb. All right. What we're trying to do is follow this match so I can give live commentary, but it was supposed to start 3 minutes ago between Grandmaster David Smerdon
Hey, Cowell.
and so forth, mainly, and then and Komodo, and nobody's here. Yeah, Smerdon's not online. Yeah. So I don't know.
Greetings from Germany.
Maybe that's just my friends.
Düsseldorf.
Smurfo. Yeah. Username in order of rating. Nope. All right.
Yeah, thank you. Trump plays F3.
Yeah, Trump plays F3 is the best. I don't know what I like more. How come whenever I get it, it's always a different one? Like this is the new one, and everybody else says something else is always the new one. It's always different.
Hey, Darth.
This is the new one.
Oh.
And then everybody always says another one's the new one. There's always like 4 of them. Here there's only one, so I don't feel so bad. Somebody says some of them don't have the other one, so it's complicated.
Yeah, I'm not sure how these ugly emotes work.
How does Smurfo think he can beat an engine? Oh.
Hey, Pietro.
Okay, read the name of the... Oh.
Pietro's alive.
What's the name of the stream? Do you see the name? Do you see what the stream is called? It's an odds match. Oh. Everybody here's the worst. Keep giving me money, though, and I'll forgive you.
Hey, JM Graph.
Oh, that means that the computer's playing without a knight every game. It's not what it means, but That's what's happening.
J.M. Graff beat me.
All right, no Smurfo. And then, And then nobody's answering me on Slack. Nobody's talking about the match on Twitter. I guess I just made up the match, even though I saw it on Twitter and I saw it on chess.com and I saw a YouTube video about the match. The guy's like, the match starts in 2 days and he's showing us something. I mean, all I did was see stuff about the match.
Well, let me look too.
Yeah.
Although I know I can't.
Can you guys go find out what's going on?
We need to help. We gotta find. Hey, Bonarici.
Yeah. Again, Nuck Strike. It's God. It's an odds match. Stop being stupid in the chat. Right. Obviously, Grandmaster Davis. There's not like 37 GMs named Smerdon. You know what I mean? GM Smerdon.
That's right.
Oh.
No problem, J.M. Graff 77. There's no such thing as a dirty flag. I mismanaged
That's
my
correct.
time.
Yeah, dirty flags don't exist.
And I should have managed my time better.
No, not only does somebody care about the match, somebody's sponsoring this stream so I can analyze the match. So as usual, you were incorrect. Although I guess the players don't care about the match. All right, I don't know.
All right, let me look. How do you spell his last name?
What, Smurfo or Smerdon?
Smerdon.
Right there. Smerdon.
All right.
Let's see. The match is 2 days. It's tonight and tomorrow. Follow play Komodo. I don't know how to follow anything. Komodo is late. Nice. Chess TV has the match scheduled, but it's offline. Okay, that's good. I didn't think Chess TV had the match scheduled because I have the Chess TV schedule. Wait a minute here. I got the Chess TV schedule. It's wait a minute. It says Bughouse from 7 to 9 is on Chess TV. Oh, that's Twitch TV. I'm sorry. That's not Chess TV. I'm so confused. Well, I thought that was Chess. No, it is Chess TV. I'm right. Yeah. This says Chess TV isn't doing the match at all. Definitely on the schedule for Chess TV. Interesting. Because every day I get the Chess TV schedule in the Slack app for the streamers, and they don't list it. So that's good. But anyway, chess.com, Chess TV. All right. No, I like that. I like that it's on the schedule and they're down. That's okay. Yeah. 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific, correct. And that would be now. It's 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 5 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. So what you're saying is the Chess TV schedule says it's happening right now, but Chess TV is off. That's what you're saying. I mean, that's good. So, yeah. I mean, we got this sponsor. This is the sponsoredest. Yeah.
And what's his user ID again?
Smurfo.
URFO.
Let's see. It's in Vegemite time. They're having technical difficulties. Supposed to start soon. Who says so? All right. Now, how do I go to Chess TV on this? Is there a way to do it? Let's see. Can I click something? Play, let's see, more today, Chess TV. Now let's do that. All right. Nordic Cup Day 2. Good. All right. And then the Man versus Machine Live, 8 to 11. Yeah. Coming up. Yeah, I agree with the Chess TV people. If you can call them people.
J.M. Graff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's J. McGrath. I've been saying it the wrong way. J. McGrath.
You say J.M. Graff?
I don't know what I was saying. Yeah. J.
Now
McGrath.
just the people from my chat are on the chat here.
He says scroll down.
Who says scroll down?
J. McGrath.
What, here? What? How's that going to help?
I don't know.
Yeah, it says it's supposed to happen. Yeah. All right, 500 centidues. This is for Karen. Hey, now you can go to the movies by yourself.
What?
500 Centidues.
Oh.
What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Now let's see who gets it in the chat. I say it a lot. So.
I don't remember stuff.
Okay, and what movie is it from? Do it. Anybody? No. No. Really, you don't know? $5. Thanks. Now I can go to the movies by myself.
See, I feel better. They don't know either.
Yeah, you guys don't know, and then there are all kinds of wrong answers. And then the other guy says half of that's from my brother. Thank you, Mr. Mortimer. And then he mouths something that I can't say on the stream. Nobody? It's from Trading Places. There you go. Jay McGrath got it. It's when it's the end of the year and they give the Christmas bonus to the server, and they're billionaires and they $5. Yeah. All right, Ben with ancient movies from only like 35 years ago. Okay, let's see if Smurfo's here yet.
It's probably true.
No Smurfo. All right, what future senators in that movie?
Trading Places? Future senator.
Didn't see that coming. Let's see who gets it in the chat.
Is it the guy that was also in Law and Order?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Dr. 5W got it. Al Franken.
Oh, okay.
That guy was also a senator. The guy in Law and Order. Yeah.
I think he was a congressman.
He wasn't a senator?
I think he was.
Yeah, you might be.
Yeah.
Might be right. Is this your boyfriend, Karen? No, that's my wife. She's not my boyfriend. All right. Well, I don't know. Oh, here it is. It's here. They started.
What happened?
They got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So white doesn't have a night on B1. Now they're playing 15-minute with 10-second increments. Okay. Smurfo is a grandmaster from Australia who's semi-retired. He's an economics professor at university. His name's David Smerdon. I've never met him. And white is some version of Komodo, the latest version. Now, they set the contempt very high. Komodo's playing for a draw, but it makes moves that don't draw. So I don't know what that means, but okay. So Komodo already blundered, playing the exchange French. Very suspicious. Yeah, that's not good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the you kidding me? Okay. And now Komodo's already out of his prep. Terrible. All right, so that was a very strange way to try to win. Now, a lot of people on Twitter believed Komodo would win 6-0 or 5.5-1/2. Okay, frankly, ridiculous. Now, if it was a slow game, like each side gets 2 hours, I'm betting on Smerdon. But 15-10, the match should be very competitive. Already, Komodo's playing ridiculously. The exchange French is probably the worst thing you'd want to do with white when you're down a knight. But, Komodo doesn't know what's going on. Now, a knight is a lot. So, I mean, that's a lot. That's a knight. So, yeah. Anyway, go human and so forth. Mm-hmm. Morphe would have played King's Game. Exactly. Even though it's hard to play the King's Game when your opponent plays E6. It's an actual Komodo dragon. Good. Now, again, you guys are confused at home because you guys are like, Komodo's better than Smerdon, so I bet on Komodo. Komodo is better than Smerdon, and then some. If Komodo played Smerdon 15 minutes to 10 with no odds, and then Komodo played Karen 15 minutes to 10 with no odds, the score would be the same. However, with a knight off the board, now Smerdon does better than Karen because Smerdon has an extra knight. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Smerdon's grandmaster. You can't spot grandmaster a knight. So the score will not be 6-0, 5.5-1/2. That's absurd. I don't know who's going to win the match. I think it's going to be close.
Thank you for that research.
So there you go. Engines are pretty good. Yeah. This computer's thinking too early. Well, it's not really thinking. Now remember, we're almost at 1,725 subs, which would be a record. Also, if you donate 1 sub, that's also a record. Yeah. What happened? All right. So in this position, bishop b5 check. Ridiculous. Yeah. So far, Komodo's playing like a beginner. Spots a knight, plays the exchange French, plays bishop b5 check. Ridiculous. Yeah. So far, black's playing better than white. Yeah. Yeah, Komodo will trash talk, but you won't be able to understand it. All right. Now, as far as I know, every human that's ever lived, except for me, thinks Komodo's going to win the match easily. Easily. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Komodo wins the match, but if Komodo gets 5 out of 6 or better, I'll be really surprised. If Komodo gets 4 or 3.5, or Smerdon gets 4 or 3.5, that's also surprising. Or not surprising. So I expect the match will be 4-2, 3.5, 2.5, or 3-3. That's what I expect. They're playing 3 games tonight, and as far as I know, 3 games tomorrow, unless I made that up. But I think that's true. Now, tomorrow we don't have a sponsor, right?
That's correct.
So we're looking for one. If you want me to do this tomorrow, then somebody has to sponsor. It's $200 to sponsor. Email Karen at atlchessclub.com. And then you can sponsor tomorrow's, like that. Now, another question, which nobody knows the answer to, I asked Komodo, and Komodo's like, what? Is if it's 3.5 half or 4-0, do they play the last 2 games? I don't know. So there you go. Okay, so this is the match, as it says in the name of the stream, Komodo versus GM David Smerdon. Every game is the same. It's knight odds. I don't know if they switch knights or just the queen knight. Probably just the queen knight. And Smerdon gets black every game. The time control is 15 minute with a 10-second increment. And, I mean, the exchange French is a strange way for white to play, but what are you going to do? Go human. Oh, the GM gets prize per points? Okay. So that means they're going to play all 6 games. Okay, cool. White Shadow for Fun subscribe. Now, Karen is also going to do commentary, so she's going to ask questions and I'll answer them. Or I'll ask her questions and she'll answer them. So they started with an exchange French by transposition. Exciting. Then bishop e5 check, which is a weirdo move.
It seems like a waste.
Correct. And then put it in H. Very passive.
Yeah, I was about to say you always yell at me about that kind of move.
Right. Well, the computer's playing terrible. See how black is +5? Yeah. Pretty good, right? Okay. Now I assume Smerdon would play H6 because that means they have the same position except black has an extra knight. So that's made sense to me. It's probably not the best move, but good enough. Are you better than Komodo or Smerdon? Well, he spelled Smerdon wrong. So yes to both. Much better commentator than Komodo. Much better. Go Mubot.
That's correct, direct tongue.
All right, he played C3. So we have a symmetrical position, except like if this was a slow tournament game, then you'd say white's playing silly because white played check and then went here and then white played here. So the position's the same, like here. This black's move. And he's up a knight. So that means that Komodo can get his rook out quicker. I don't know where these ratings come from. I assume they're chess.com ratings, but they could be FIDE rating. I don't know. I don't understand where either rating comes from. Probably just it's their chess.com ratings. So that's Clay Komodo's chess.com rating. I don't know. Hey, Clay Komodo's staff. Man, I wonder how much they pay him. Okay, this guy predicts Smerdon 5.5 half. All right, so let's do predictions in the chat. Somebody make one of those things. A poll.
A poll?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. So you can so the poll should have 4 answers if somebody makes the poll. Usually they say fries and the fries wins. It should be Smerdon wins easily, Komodo wins easily, Komodo wins by a small margin, Smerdon wins by a small margin, or the 5th is a tie, which I forgot about.
Roman gear. You're obviously new.
They're
Asked
all,
me if I was your wife. Now wants to know what the hell is a bit.
yeah, frankly, terrible. A bit is what we're doing right here. We're doing a bit. All right, we want to thank our sponsor for this stream, which is the guy who gave the money for the stream. But also, you can help also. If you email Karen at atlchessclub.com, contacting this Karen, you can sponsor tomorrow's stream if we get a sponsor. If we don't get a sponsor, then there won't. Then I don't know what we'll do. Okay, there's the poll. Let's see, current poll. Smerdon easy, Komodo easy, Smerdon not easy, Komodo not easy, tie. Good.
Wait, what's the? What are we voting on?
The match.
Smerdon easy. Oh, okay, Komodo easy.
I can't believe Smerdon not easy is winning. On the internet, most people think it's Komodo easy. Okay, I'm going to vote for a tie. That way I get, Yeah, good. Look at that voting. Great. All right. Iggy Cast subscribed. Now we have the most subs we've ever had.
Yay.
Then Iggy Cast gave 5 subs. Now we have the most subs we've ever had again. I was thinking it would be very difficult to get to 1725, but we're almost there. Close.
Yeah, I need to make some new emotes. I'm going to vote
What?
in the poll.
All right, go subs. Can you vote for Ralph Nader? You can only vote for Pat Buchanan. Willie SW gifted 2 subs. Good. Okay, so White played Bishop E3. I mean, White doesn't really have any plan here, any chances. It's a really boring position, and Black has an extra knight. So Smerdon's like, whatever, I'll just play symmetrical, and I'm up a knight. It's hard to argue with that logic. I can't argue with it. I should argue with it. Let's see, there's also the chat on the game on chess.com itself. Smerdon's FIDE rapid rating is 2562. All right. Thanks for the sub, Teddy Ryan. Or Teddy R. Wait. Yeah, Teddy Ryan. Yeah. All right, we're getting close to our goal.
Hey, James lost 10.
All right, 95. Rawr. The sponsor is anonymous. Go anonymous. So Smerdon could continue with the symmetry and play knight e4, or he could develop his knight. c5 is the most interesting move, so he won't do that. I'm guessing he'll play knight e4. Might as well play the same move as your opponent and have an extra knight. Sounds good. Well, it's easy so far because he's up a piece. But, in 10 moves, he might not be up a piece. That's harder. I had just assumed these are chess.com ratings, and that's his chess.com rating. I don't know. I don't know if he's played on chess.com before. I don't know. That's his rapid whatever rating, 15 minute. All right, so what happened in the poll? Let's see. It says Komodo will win, but not easy. Good. I thought I ended March 13th. That you ended? Damn, that's too bad. All right, we have almost 400 viewers. If you're just tuning in, or you've been tuning in the whole time, but you're always confused, there's a 2-day match between Grandmaster David Smerdon and Komodo. Komodo spots him a knight every game, and it's 15-minute, 10-second increment. And it's a 6-game match, 3 games today, 3 games tomorrow. I've been sponsored to, what am I doing?
What? Commentary?
Commentary for today. And we got a special guest, Karen, which it says in the stream name. See?
I get to ask the dumb questions.
Yeah.
Hey, Grungewort.
All right. So now, Karen, in your opinion, who's going to win this match?
Smerdon.
What happened? You think he'll win the match or this game?
Oh, okay. This game. Well, the match, but not easy.
Okay. Smerdon won't win with queen odds. Incorrect. Smerdon would win easily with queen odds every game. That's what you meant. All right. He played c5. Okay. Now, the guy who cheated and won Title Tuesday last Tuesday, one of the arguments Trying to Learn tried to give is that there was a pre-move and therefore it wasn't an engine. What's funny is after Smurfo played here, Komodo had pre-moved this. And the reason is when you make the move the computer thinks you're going to make, it could already have the move ready if it's sure about it. So Komodo must have thought c5 was the best move because when Smurfo played c5, Komodo had already played rook c1, like instant. Okay, and cd, good. So far, nice, easy win for black, no problem. He did play 95. Yeah, I think he played 97 to 99 every game, actually. I don't think he played worse than 97. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. He didn't cheat. Give me a break. He 100% cheated. I'll give you a break, though. Obviously cheated. All right. Title Tuesday. Yeah, the guy won Title Tuesday cheated.
Does Trying to Learn think that he didn't cheat? The winner?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were
All I know is I know he cheated. Do you think it's better to play human moves rather than engine moves when down a knight? What? I think when I'm down a knight, I like when my opponent's really low rated. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. When they're low rated, I know what to do. Well, chess.com's policy, unstated policy, if they know you cheated, then, they kick you out. If they're some percent sure, I don't know what the percent is. Let's say 90%. I don't know what they do. If they were 90% sure he cheated, they probably would just say nothing and pay him because there's 10% he didn't. And you don't want to say somebody cheated and then they didn't. It's better to make a mistake the other way and just say, oh, well, we don't know. Here's your money. That's a better way of doing it than you cheated. Now, I'm not chess.com. I'm just some guy who knows the truth. The truth is out there, right? When a guy plays consistently in the high 90s in 3-minute chess, that means he's cheating. That's what it means. Okay. Now, it could be he's Magnus Carlsen, but it could be he's Bobby Fischer. It could be he's Garry Kasparov. It could be he's Vladimir Kramnik. But guess what? He wasn't. He's Rufus and Doofus. Right? So the guy's not top 100 in the world, but plays perfect 3-minute every game. Now, the guy cheated correctly, so I applaud good cheating. There's good cheating and there's bad cheating. If he played 99 plus every game and always played the engine move, then he gets caught. So the only moves he made that were wrong was when it didn't matter. Good. It's also possible he didn't cheat, but that's very, very unlikely. So we'll just say he cheated. Okay.
Nepo Inaka thought he cheated too, right?
Yeah, everybody thought he cheated. Chess.com, I'm sure thinks he cheated.
Yeah.
But there's some percent sure where they had to pay him. I don't know what their percentage is in their mind. If it's 95%, if it's 90, I don't know. I know one thing, if it was any court in the U.S., guilty, 1,000,000 times guilty. All right. Anyway, let's forget about that guy. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. Now, Komodo is cheating, as was pointed out in the chat, because Komodo's using an engine.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. Okay, so Smerdon traded on d4. Good. Now, if you take with the bishop, then you got to trade more pieces. Yeah, the engine doesn't want to trade all the pieces. So the engine takes with the pawn. Okay, correct. Oh, I have to refresh. I got rid of the game. What did I do wrong?
That seems better anyway, because no rooks.
All right, c takes d4. Then queen b6. That's fine. Okay. Now, Smerdon wants to play knight c6, but doesn't want to lose a pawn. So queen b6. f4. It's the only way White's going to get any counterplay is by going all in. Okay, it's Tom Dwan plus tax. Knight c6, obviously. And okay, I mean, but white should have a knight here, then he'd be doing okay. All right. Komodo easy wins. What happened? Twitch, he contributed 43,000 points. God damn. All right. Man, look at there's the poll. Terrible. All right. Yeah, I don't care about the poll.
No, wait a minute. So no, black didn't want that pawn? Or is there
Which pawn? What?
That'd be pawn. Let me see what's going on.
Which pawn?
I wasn't paying attention. B2.
Oh, you want to take this?
I'm just asking.
You can take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't. I mean, you're not trying to win pawns. You're trying to get your piece aired up a knight. So winning material is irrelevant. You're ahead enough material where the game's over. Mm-hmm. So what you want to do is get rid of these. Get these guys out. That's what's bad. This pawn is not relevant in winning the game because you're already up a knight. If you weren't up a knight, then maybe you would take that. But we're moving your queen a lot. That's not good because white's trying to checkmate you.
That's what I do.
Right. Well, when you're up material, you don't want to be up more material. You just want to do what you need to do. Okay. So he played knight e4. Good, and that's a very, very, very bad move. Very bad. Okay, it's an incredible blunder for a grandmaster. He's still winning, but it's like close. Yeah, that's a ridiculous move. Because when you play knight e4, there's only one move you're interested in. Bishop takes e4. Mm-hmm. If white doesn't play bishop takes e4, then who cares? Okay, and he did, and now he realized his queen and bishop are lined up, so if he takes back, then you got d5. Why doesn't d5 work?
I see.
The engine's not even playing d5. What am I missing? Oh, knight d4. I mean, you don't want to do this. All the pieces are hanging. Right. And now white's getting his piece back. And black's better because black's going to be a pawn up, but that's not a piece up. So, I mean, knight e4 is a ridiculous blunder because the only move that you're worried about is bishop takes e4, and that move's good. So, knight e4 is not a move I would consider once I play queen b6 with the bishop here. I'm never going to let this pawn move. So, like, you don't ever take this knight because then when the pawn takes, we have a discovered attack on the queen, and we never let the pawn go here. So, knight e4 is ridiculous. In fact, the engine says queen d8 is a good move, so that the queen isn't lined up here. Okay. Now he could play any move. He could play rook c8. He could move one of his pieces back. Always retreat. And I mean, bishop to knight e4 is ridiculous because the only move you're worried about is this, and that wins a piece. I mean, so it's the most ridiculous thing in Christendom, right? And it's Good Friday, so that proves it. Okay. So Smerdon blundered his piece back, making me less confident about his abilities because it's such a ridiculous blunder. Okay, takes. He took back, and then d5. And white's winning his piece back, although, to be honest, white's game isn't very good for winning. Now he has drawing chances. Like, he'll be down a pawn, and he has, like, no play, but he's not down a piece. And psychologically, black is crushed. He's like, no, I played a really dumb move. But any grandmaster would take black here because black's going to be up a pawn probably, and white's king is a little loose. But he got his piece back. Yeah, so basically ridiculous. I think all that means is there needs to be more donations and stuff. You know that noise that goes dun da da da? You know why you don't know that noise? Because it never happens. Terrible. Queen c7? See, the engine wants to play knight d4. Queen c7. I mean, queen c7's all right. Now the engine says this is an equal position. Now, queen c7 wasn't the best move, so the engine didn't move right away. This is like, whoa, whoa, what's that? Yeah. Now the game should end in a draw. I really actually don't see Komodo winning this game because it's hard to win when there's nothing on the board. Like, he blundered a piece. It's hard to blunder more pieces. There's no more pieces to blunder. They're going to start trading everything. So, I mean, a ridiculous play by Smerdon, but still should be still probably a draw. 500 centidues with Diggle with that, maybe. I don't know. Little bits. 100. Now, when they programmed the engine for this particular match. At some point, it seemed likely Smerdon would go wrong somewhere. And then instead of white being a piece up for nothing, white's, yeah, there we go, 99.99. Thanks, JA2928. I'll give you kudos later. Give me a second. They had to program the engine to be like, all right, we're not down a piece and dead lost, but we're still like, not too good. Now what do we do? What if a move is a forced draw, which goes from plus 1.3 for Smerdon to 0? Do they play the 0 move, which they always would do? Or do they go, well, we got to beat Smerdon, so they won't play you know what I mean? This is a problem I have. If I'm playing a low-rated player in a tournament, even in a blitz game, but in a slow tournament, let's say they're rated 2250, okay? And I can make a move and it's completely equal and it's probably going to be a draw, or I can make a move and I'm much worse, but maybe it won't be a draw. $9.99, thanks someone. I mean, that's a very difficult decision for me. I don't want to draw 2250. So sometimes I make the bad move and I win anyway. And then, everybody's like, man, you were losing. I'm like, yeah, but what do you want me to do? And obviously, when the U.S. Championship wasn't as strong as it is now, this was a problem for like Nakamura and Caruana, is they're playing people who are 100, 200 points worse than them, and usually they're playing super GMs, so if they draw, it doesn't matter. Now it matters. If Naka's playing 2550 to 2650 FIDE, he can't be drawing those people. His rating will go down. So the best thing is to not play in those tournaments, because you can't be like, I can't draw. I guess I'll play this lunatic move and lose, which he would do. Okay? And so Fabi didn't do that. So like 2 or 3 years ago, Fabi had like 30 draws because he's like, the guys are pretty good. That's not good for your rating. So Komodo has to be like, this is a forced draw, but I'm playing Smerdon, so I can't play that move. I'll play a move where I'm worse. But that's the way a human thinks. Computers don't think that way. So that the programmers told Komodo, like, look, dude, this guy's no good. So even if you're like a little lost. Okay. Now, that's actually what's happened while I've been waxing idiotic. Okay. In this position, the engine says all zeros. And Komodo's like, I'm not doing that. Smerdon's no good. So Komodo intentionally played a bad move to make the game tricky. See, this engine says if he takes here, it's equal. Well, if they go take, that's no good because Komodo has to win. Komodo doesn't draw this is Smurfo. Okay, so he played this move, which isn't good, not as good. Okay, then in this position, this is just better for black. Black's up a pawn. Now, Rook C4 is a weird move because F5 is the standard, you gotta, something. Okay. Yeah. So Rook C4 is a little weird because black plays F5. That was strange. I wouldn't let black play F5. Depends that he play. Put it in H. Okay. Now, maybe there's some computer programmer out there who can tell me the answer to this, and I'm pretty sure the answer is no. But if it's yes, then the programmers are geniuses. I think the answer is no. Does Komodo know how much time Smurfo has? It's a serious question. Because it's important. Yeah. I make some moves based on how much time my opponent has. So anyway, thanks for the 99.99 JAA. Thanks OK Test to the 500. Thanks someone. No, yeah, look at this.
Yeah, I would think that.
Yeah, it's like yes and no. Yes, no, maybe. Thanks. Let me check the source code. There you go. I'll ask them. Voyager 2 donated $5.
Yay.
I would guess no. I have no idea. Komodo doesn't know. Yes. Definitely maybe. Probably yes. Asking the chat didn't help. It didn't help at all, right? I got like half yes, half no, half I don't know. There's 3 halves. Hey, now, you're a programmer. Mm-hmm. Can you easily tell the computer, hey, your opponent has no time? Like it's keeping track of the time, and it's like, haha, tricky move. Like that's what a human does. Could a computer do that?
I don't think they would program it that way, but I don't know. I think they would program it to not keep calculating if there's a certain time? I don't think they would say, "Oh, do a tricky move."
I mean, I would. If I was programming this computer and I could do that, I would definitely do that.
No, because I don't think.
Now, it is playing more like a human than it normally does. They program it for this match to do that. To not, I know they did that.
Yeah.
They made sure he's not going to draw Smerdon. Yeah. Okay. So King H7, good.
Hey, on chess.com,
Mm-hmm.
the Stockfish is the analysis engine.
Uh-huh.
Do you have the capability? I'm just curious to change that on. Oh, you do.
I got Komodo.
Oh, okay.
That'd be funny.
Well, Trying to Learn was asking what engine you were using. So
Stockfish,
I didn't realize you
unlimited
could even
10.
change
Yeah.
that.
Okay, the Stockfish does, Komodo does know the time. It knows that Smurf, that's what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Programming
not.
is easy. If programming was so easy, how come Twitch is so stupid? Okay, never mind. You agree Twitch is stupid. You agree.
It is pretty bad.
Thank you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is funny. In these situations where like F5 does something and then G4 does something, the engine's like, no. It's like, come on, play bad. Prove your rating. Like when I'm playing, I'm making fun of my opponent because they're low rated than me. I like move back and forth and I'm like, okay, show me your rating. So Komodo intentionally is like not making these forcing moves that force the opponent to, it's like, just make your own move. It's like King H1, okay, you make a move. So they really did a good job, like, come on, like you make a dumb move. Now this is a huge advantage for black. Basically, black's up a pawn for nothing, and it's a passed pawn. Okay, so I mean, this is just great. Now he played G4. G6 is a little scary. All right, G6. G6 is scary. Yeah. Rook D8. Queen B3, attacking the rook. C8, takes. All right, so this position, according to Stockfish, should be a draw, but black is a tiny bit better. And now I'm reasonably sure that Komodo's going to win because the 7th rank is open and he has 2 minutes and change to 5 minutes. So that's no good. Mm-hmm. And you can see it's all zeros. So we have an equal position where the better player has twice as much time. So, yeah. But I mean, knight e4 is an absurd move. The move that Smerdon blundered, that's a ridiculous blunder. Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go to the refrigerator. Be right back. Do you need anything to drink?
No, I'm good. Does Komodo know? Fauchot won. So there was a poll. Does Komodo know what the time situation is? 70% said yes, 21% said no, the 31%. But this guy said he looked at the code and it does know.
I would think it does know, but only from the standpoint of how long you can spend on calculating before you have to move on.
No, but I mean, knows its opponent's time and punish that.
Oh, yeah, I would say no.
Oh, I would. Yeah, that was my question.
There's no punishing. I would say there's
Oh, yeah, you got to punish it.
more you got to move.
Well, that's your own time.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about its opponent's time.
I know, but if you're seeing a differential, like, oh, they're ahead of time a minute, then I can't spend this much time calculating.
He's looking at the code. He says it knows the time, but it's unclear if it would punish it. Man, if I was the programmer, it would be punishing it, and Karen would be like, no, don't punish it. Just play good.
No, it's just harder to do that.
Well, you got to set contempt, confusing contempt. Yeah. That would be too advanced for humanity. Yeah. Oh, man, if I could do it, I would do it. I'm not saying it can't even be done. But if I could program Komodo to say, hey, your opponent has less than 40 seconds, now you're going to do all this nonsense that's very difficult for the opponent, that I'm definitely doing that. I mean, I do that when I'm playing. That's what you got to do. You got to beat these guys. Yeah. No, it doesn't, and it is KMTCS, not K. What? KMTCS knows only his time. Wait, what is KMTCS? They're saying this is not Komodo, it's KMTCS. What does that mean? What? Somebody translate from the Russian. What's this guy talking about? What? Also, the guy who answered said Komodo doesn't know how much time the opponent has.
I'm surprised.
Ridiculous. Does Komodo know when the stock market crashed? What? Okay, so the position's still equal, but I mean, Komodo's just going to win for sure. Bishop takes A7. Good, good. See here, rook E7's the only good move that gives black the advantage, according to the engine. And there's like 30 legal moves. So Komodo's not worried about that. Yeah, good, good. Good human programming. Yeah, this is all zeros, but obviously white's going to win. Frankly.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I mean, they have an equal position where Komodo has twice as much time. No, but knight E4 is an embarrassing move. Using Monte Carlo tree search instead of normal. So Monte Carlo tree search means it has more contempt, plays better, it plays worse, etc.
Hey, that's the move I was thinking.
What? Queen F7?
Mm-hmm. Because then you can get the rook on the G.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was obvious. I mean, when was it? When did I know for sure he was going to win? I think after G6. After G6, the king is too exposed. Then you're just going to lose later because engine's too good. Yeah.
Bone Cloud, Naka, or Komodo? Who would win?
Ugh. This guy said when this version of Komodo plays engines, it doesn't do as well as regular Komodo. However, this version does better against humans than regular Komodo. It's very important to not play the... See, in backgammon, the backgammon engine plays the correct play, right? And the backgammon human, whoever the best humans are, I knew who they were 10 years ago, now I don't know. I think one of them just died too, is they not only try to play the best move, they try to play the move that confuses the opponent based on the opponent's skill. Computers don't do that. Not backgammon computers. Now, I'm sure they can be programmed to do that, right? So in chess, and I actually gave an example. I gave a lecture once. I played a 2000 player at the National Open, and the whole lecture was me explaining how my move was better than the engine's move. And the reason was the engine's move with perfect play by both sides, the engine's move was like 0.01 better. It didn't matter. But my move, my opponent's going to blunder like 10 times more often. The engine doesn't care about that. The engine's like, my move's better. So I played my move, my opponent blundered immediately, and I won. And that's important when you're playing chess, is to pose your opponent problems. For engines, they don't care about that. But they program this engine to confuse the audience. So that's good. All right, so he played rook f6, that's fine. Rook g6 seems fine. So the problem is, let me show you the problem. You want to see the problem?
Yeah, but trying to
Let me
learn
show you
is
the problem.
something important to say.
There's the problem.
I saw that.
Hold on,
problem.
you see that? You hear me talking?
He'll be
All right.
a boy.
Komodo wasn't it figured out how to do this on its own. No. Ridiculous.
I didn't realize it. So there's some artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's kidding or he's wrong. Could be right.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, he's making Komodo sound like, alpha whatever. Yeah. Not kidding. Damn. Good Komodo. Yeah, I mean, knight e4 is a ridiculous blunder. Then it's understandable he lost after he blundered a piece, even though he was still much better. Understandable. Yeah, look at the time situation. Right, ridiculous.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's like me. You don't need to be alpha 0 to be
$9.99. I'm a person. Nice. Go, everybody, etc. No, I mean, I would expect the games that Smerdon loses, if he loses, like before the match started and now, that they would play and play and play and play and play. Smerd would have less than 3 minutes, and then he would blunder. That's reasonable. That's how he'd lose. But he had like all the time in the world. It was a symmetrical kind of position. He had an extra knight, and he played knight e4, losing a piece. And he had like 8 minutes on his clock, or 9 minutes. Ridiculous. You can't just hang it. You can't do that. That's absurd. Go Smerdon. Smerdon's fighting good here. Look, bishop b2 exclam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Smerdon's got 2 chances. What are his 2 chances? Slim and none and slim left town. Oh, snap. Gotcha, Australian bitch. Okay, so he took the pawn. Then he checked him. Good. And then a5. Yeah, he played a5 here. So he sacked a pawn with a5. That's the only good move. And I mean, this is, with perfect play, this is still a draw probably, with perfect play. Mm-hmm. But 30 seconds, not going to play perfect, ridiculous. The Stockfish says bishop here and bishop here are the 2 best moves, because the bishop here is going to get captured if he leaves it there. Yeah, that's good. 1,000 centidues. Thanks, Nicola. Nicola subscribed too. Thanks, Nicola. Yeah. Yay. $4.99. Stupid donations strip out apostrophes. No. Man, queen c4 is a good move because he wants to go here, right? You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he wants to go here. God damn. I'm actually more afraid of this. He wasn't afraid of either one. c5 is a ridiculous move. Now every move wins for white, so Komodo's confused. He didn't stop either one of my plans, and he hung a pawn. So it was a good move.
Oh, he doesn't have much time.
Right, but I mean, there's 2 plans for white. He didn't stop either one of them. So, ridiculous. See, this is the right-colored rook pawn, this pawn. Mm-hmm. So if he trades queens, sacks his bishop for this pawn, and miraculously wins this pawn, he's still losing. Queen a7, GG. Yeah, this is the game G versus G. 5 million % he goes there. 10 million %. A trillion %. It's tremendous. Tremendous amount of %. And the truth hurts. Remember when I told you this was going to win? Remember that? Mm-hmm. And you were like, no, that's no good. Remember? And you said that's no good. See this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what is...
Nicholas Stojan gave 7 subs, getting us to 100%. It's the most subs we've ever had. And I must say, about 8 months ago, we had 300 subs. So 1725 is better. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why would Komodo take so long to take the queen?
Oh, it was like laughing. It was like calling up Stockfish, like, can you believe what this guy just did? And they're just laughing.
Put your queen
yeah.
there.
No, that was happening.
I know, but it took forever to...
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like it's trying to see mate now and it can't. And it's like, damn, Leela could see mate. Alpha could see mate. That's why.
Unless they're just trying to simulate.
No, it's not going to go 6-0. Incorrect. You guys are always like that. You know, like the Clippers lose to the Pistons. You're like, oh, the Pistons are better. No, they're not.
That's what I'm saying, Rich. 56-10.
Probably because it's cheating. Bam. Check your text.
I mean, you'd think it would be immediate unless they're just trying to make it simulate a a real real person playing.
Oops.
I guess it is a real match, but...
Komodo has sent the time and increment for both sides. This version of Komodo does not currently use the opponent's time. All right.
Does not.
So it knows how much time the opponent has, but doesn't care. Mm-hmm. Okay, and he resigned because look at that. God damn. Yeah, and then he resigned. Game's over. All right, so tape. So to me, Smerdon played fine every single move of the game except this move. That's ridiculous. Because here's why it's ridiculous. The only move I'm worried about is bishop takes knight. I'm not worried about trading here. I'm not worried about an exchange sack. I'm not worried about king h1. I'm not worried about rook a1. I'm worried about the knight that I just moved if he takes it. And in this position, when I played queen b6, the bishop was on e3 already. So that means I don't like that. That means if he takes this or plays d5, that's bad. And he can't do either one. So knight e4 is absurd. It's an absurd move. Ridiculous.
How much break is there in between games?
I mean, but that's ridiculous. And then he's like, oh, I lose a piece. Now, losing a piece is fine because he was up a piece, but now he's like barely winning. So now if he loses, that's okay. Yeah, I don't mind him losing this position. I would lose this position with both colors against like Karen. I would just resign. Okay, but Frazzlety, Dazzlety subscribed. But knight e4 is a ridiculous blunder considering how much time he had. 8 minutes. He thought a minute and a half on hanging a piece to the guy taking it. The guy's higher rated than me. Come on, what is he, an economics professor? Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, honky blood.
All right, and then as I said, the pawn goes here. The bishop sacrifices for the pawn, and then this is the right colored rook pawn, so there's nothing to talk about. Yeah.
Oh, this game's over.
Yeah.
Soon.
No, he resigned. No, he resigned.
Oh.
It's over.
Oh, it's over. But
Yeah.
so you don't know how long before the next one starts?
I do not.
What are they saying?
I mean, this guy's like Danny Wrench minus. No, I'm just kidding. He's much better than Danny. All right, we're going to have a vote in the chat. Okay? And we're going to make it slow chess. If there was a match with slow FIDE rated time controls, like whatever that is, 40 and 90, 30-second increment, you know what I'm talking about, between Danny Wrench and Ginger GM, somebody make a poll. Who would win? Slow match. Also, what's your opinion?
Between Danny and who?
Ginger GM.
A slow match.
Yeah, like normal time control.
Ginger GM.
Correct. That's the right answer. You know why?
No.
Ginger. Say his name. Ginger.
GM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it Danny GM? Is it Wrench GM? Is it GM Wrench? Is it GM Danny? No. You know why? Because he ain't a GM. That's why. Ginger GM. God damn.
Much like
Yeah, look, Danny 4%. Fries is beating Danny.
much like Boris Kogan.
Yeah, look, look at that. There's no winners. Ginger's beating Fries. That's how big of a favorite he is. What's funny is 5 days ago or 6 days ago, Danny played Ginger GM, a rivals thing like I did with Danny, and Danny beat him, but it was like 3 minute and 1 minute and 0 minute. Yeah. Man, Danny's losing to Fries and there's no winners. This says there are now winners, so he typoed.
Yeah.
You typoed, dude. And it still gets some more votes than Danny.
Hey, VC, DJ 88.
All right. Alexander Lenderman is commentating. I'm curious to see whether Komodo can score or a few draws or win even without an obvious blunder. The first game makes the match more intriguing. It's psychologically easy to recover. For Komodo, psychological factor doesn't exist. I don't agree with that. I think if Komodo lost the first game, you're like, mother son of a... That's what I think.
He's not streaming. He's just in the chat.
Who? Yeah, Lenderman's in the
Lenderman.
chat. Yeah.
Hey, Alexander. Linderman.
He's in this chat.
I know.
Well, he can't.
I know.
He can't hear you. Are you talking to this chat?
It's howdy do.
I could say Karen says hi, and he'll say, who's Karen?
He knows me. We're friends on Facebook.
Does he know your last name?
No.
Damn, harsh.
He may not.
Of
know
all
my
the
last name.
super GMs who know you,
Yeah.
which is all of them, how many know your last name is Boyd? Also,
Not-
how many of them know your last name is
Listen,
Boyd?
they may not know my first name even.
But the ones who know your first name. Like if someone says, hey, Karen, does he know Boyd?
No.
Like who do you think knows Boyd for sure? Nigel?
Nigel does.
That's super GM. But
Definitely
he was a
Nigel
super
does.
GM.
Nigel
Danny
does.
won because somebody put all their points into it.
Maybe 5.
Somebody put all their points for Danny winning. Yeah, that's funny. Not even Ben knows it's Boyd. Boyd. That's right. Linder
Fabi
knows.
might.
All right. Are they playing again? What do I do? Let's see here. I don't see anything. Tari's playing. Smurfo. There's still no Smurfo? I don't get it. Is he online? There he is. Let's see, I can challenge him. Okay, but at least he's online. Good. Greg Shahadi's online playing. Barons and KT subscribed. Good.
Finally, something to use the channel points for.
That's right. To bet on Danny Wrench and or Ginger GM. Oh man, look at all. I don't even know how to use my points. I just click and click vote. I don't even know how to add points to it or anything.
How can points be applied to a poll?
That's what they do. That doesn't make any sense. It should just be. Obviously, there's not 900 people voting because there's only 490.
Oh, you can
here.
vote extra, you mean?
Yeah, you vote with your points.
Oh.
I just vote once, so I don't even know how to do
I
that.
have 70,000 channel points.
God damn!
At least, or maybe.
Damn! Man, if you voted and used all your points,
I'm gonna save all those for
Fries would win.
highlighting my comments.
Seaburn. Oh, I can vote again? It says voted. How do I vote again?
Hey, Barons and KT.
Why can't I vote again?
Every time I see your
No.
name, I feel guilty about the badges.
Barons and KT gave a lot of 5 cents. I can't add all that up.
Badges
Probably
are
about
coming.
100. Output Couplers today had 80,000 points. It says Smerdon rage quit. That's probably not true. Might be. All right, Seaburn 1985 subscribe. Good. All right, let's see. Smurfo. Still not playing. Yeah, somebody tell me when he's playing.
Fraudwith says, "How do I vote for Kamala Harris?"
According to the internet, some guy who does like the top 10 possible vice presidential nominees for Biden.
Yeah.
This is his second one. He keeps doing it every week. Kamala Harris was number 1 in both of them. I thought Stacey Abrams would be 2, but she's like 8.
Kamala was
You know-
friends
you-
with his son.
Reb, you know who 2 is?
Um.
The governor from Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that? Exactly. Gretchen Whitmer.
Oh, I was gonna say Gilmore.
Yeah, close enough.
It has a G in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gotten a lot of press lately.
Go somebody.
I think Kamala would be better.
I like Kamala because her name rhymes with Holla. Chris Xilla is the biggest idiot who ever lived. Agreed. Well, not ever. He's like number 3 on that network. Yeah.
Who? I don't even know who that is.
He's a CNN guy. Let's see.
It's Biden.
Fries are winning.
With experience. Okay.
Holla, holla, holla. Kamala almost rhymes with Komodo. You spelled Kamala wrong. I like the previous Michigan governor because her name rhymed with damn Holmes. Jennifer Granholm.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, that's a good governor. 30,000 points on Fries. Hey, Fries is in the lead. Yay. I don't even know how, I don't know how to spend, I don't even know what to do. I wouldn't know how to spend. Yeah. No, Chris Cizil is the dumbest person ever on that network. Yeah.
What did he do?
Oh, just he's an idiot. He's been on the network for years.
I don't even know. Who
Well,
he
you got to
is.
pay attention.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
Hey, when the game starts, let me know. Come on.
Although I did get really into that Tiger King series. That was good.
What happened? Yeah, they're gonna make another Tiger.
There's another episode.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're making another episode.
I thought it was already made.
Yeah. Yeah, Biden's the worst except for one thing. Trump.
I don't hate Biden. I'm just not jumping up and down.
You know. Oh
He's got
God.
he's got nice
Man,
teeth.
this really is Rufus and Doofus. Damn, look at Biden, Trump. God. Like ashamed to be a Democrat.
Oh, he's too
This
old.
Biden, God. And not only is he too old, he's younger than most of the other people running. Oh, snap. Biden, he has nice teeth 2020. What about
I just said
2024?
that.
I know that's why he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what about 2024?
And they'll be all falling out by then.
Well, he'll be dead by then.
He does
Why
have
did
nice
Smerdon
teeth.
resign? Because down a piece for nothing. Then you're losing. See, when Smerdon was up a piece for nothing, then it was no problem. When he's down a piece for nothing. The engine said something like plus 10. It was going to announce mate in like 6 moves.
Why don't they ever bring up Biden's plagiarism anymore?
Who's Biden?
Biden's
Oh, Joe Biden.
plagiarism
Yeah.
from the 80s.
Wait, him or his wife? What's his wife's name? It's a trick question.
God, let's see. I have no chance.
Oh, if you said Jill, I still wouldn't give you credit. That is her name.
He has more than one wife?
No.
Oh.
Dr. Biden.
Oh, Dr. Biden.
Yeah. She has a degree in education or something.
Doctor.
There you go. His wife's name is Doctor. Yeah. Like, I don't insist that you call me Grandmaster Sir and donate all your money. I'm just regular old Ben, right? All right, go Smurfo. No.
They're still not going. What's going on?
You know, he's taking a break. Tired,
To the
old.
bathroom.
Tired, old.
How old is he?
I don't know. How old's Smurfo? Let's see. David Smerdon. I'm going to say 33. He could be like 80. I don't know. 35. That's close.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Smerdon is an Anglican church grammar school. Oh, educated at. That explains.
He looks different in his chestnut-com
Mhm.
picture. I think he has dark hair.
Smerdon won a scholarship for something. PhD in economics in Amsterdam.
He's using an old picture.
Blah, 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 etc. He became a grandmaster in 2009. Good, good. Also, his middle name's Craig, so he could be James Bond in the next movie. Let's get rid of his last name. Okay, that's correct. Did they start yet? Anybody? No, I don't think they started. Smurf gets paid for every game he wins, so nothing. Oh. 94, ridiculous. Terrible. Mayor Pete, good name. That's right, trying to learn. Good, good.
Oh, his first wife died? Oh.
Truth hurts. Trying to learn's on fire today. Good job trying to learn. Usually he just texts me that stuff about somebody's mom. All right. Yeah, exactly. This poll is frankly ridiculous. Wait, what's this? Who won? Fries won, just barely beating Danny. Alba Coupler gave 80,000 channel points. What? What's happening? What? I don't even know. I don't even know how to do anything. I just click like I vote. I don't know how to give more than one. Well, whatever you guys are doing. Yeah.
I've been looking for something to spend mine on.
Yeah.
I got tired of putting glasses on all the emotes.
Did they start the second game yet? Somebody tell me. Hey, I got an idea. Another train. I have to show you that on Family Guy where he goes another train.
Oh.
See, they're making fun of the movie. What's that movie? The little kids.
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. And Joe's already in a wheel. Joe, you know Joe.
Oh, yeah.
And then the train runs over him, and his legs are destroyed. And then he goes, another train. Another train runs over him. So,
I've seen it.
another
I've
train.
seen it.
Yeah. I only have 16,000 points.
You can
Terrible.
play again with bits.
All right,
Oh, I
we
see.
need 3 people to donate subs or bits or something. I don't know. Something. 100 centidues. Another train. I am not running for World King, but thanks for asking. I'm running for Tiger King. Dr. 5W201. It could be too early to have a train. We're going to find out. Another train. Yay. Go Scam Train. If the game starts, somebody tell me. You guys are watching on Chess TV or something? Howdy Doody Time, subscribe. It's Howdy Doody Time.
Really?
Really what?
There really was a Howdy Doody
Right there.
Oh, okay. I was just singing that.
Yeah.
I think Linderman looks like Howdy Doody.
As the game started, is that what you were typing in there? Twitchy says, what beer are you drinking? The game has started? I don't see it.
I'm drinking.
There it
Sierra
is.
Nevada Pale Ale. They were out
All right.
of Stella.
The game started. We missed like the first minute. Another train. We'll talk about the train for the next 5 minutes. Okay, it was another French. They tweaked the engine, played knight c3. Oh, now this knight is gone. They are switching knights. Yeah, what did Phil Collins say?
I don't know.
Let's see if you get it in the chat. Anybody? That's right. One more night. One more night. Or I'm going to lose.
He's the worst.
Phil Collins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't stand him.
All right, so they're playing a French. Normally, white's playing knight f3 pretty early, so it's not too good. You play this way, don't you? Yeah, this is what you play
Let me look.
when you're black. This is the French with knight
Yeah.
c3. You play knight f6. Then you go here.
I do that.
Then you do this. Then they play knight f3. But he's not doing that here. Like they usually go
Right.
here now.
Yeah, that is what I play.
But he played here because there's no knight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So black's up a knight. That's what's going on so far. All right, we need more donations for another train. Komodo's always white. He always spots a knight. And I thought it would just be the queen knight, but it looks like they're going to switch. So there you go. Komodo is always white. Correct. Shock the monkey. Terrible. 201 centidues, getting us to 99%. So close.
I didn't. So Komodo is always white?
Correct.
Okay.
This engine wants to trade knights and trade queens. Then Smerdon will be pretty happy with that. They should have it programmed not to do that. It's easily the best way for white to play, is to trade knights and trade queens.
Yeah.
But man, that's a lot of trading down a knight. God damn. He's really getting crushed. This is an interesting, because it's much worse to not do that, but you don't want to do that. So this is a tough one for Komodo. I feel bad for Komodo. I'm commiserating here. That Komodo played the right way, even though it trades all the pieces. Yeah, now the queens have to be traded. Good, good. All right, we got Chess Guy subscribed. 201 centidues from Dr. 5W. Moses 34 subscribed. Again. Who's the greatest Moses in basketball history?
Moses.
It's not a joke. It's just a true question. It's just true.
Um,
He played for the 83 76ers. There's a good hint.
Yeah, I don't know.
Moses Malone.
Oh.
Heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
He played with a doctor. Which doctor?
Oh, God.
Dr. J.
Oh.
You heard of Dr. J, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. Moses Jones. John
I
Stockton.
almost said Moses Malone, but I thought I was getting him confused.
No, you did good. With Karl Malone? What was Karl Malone's nickname?
I haven't even heard.
You know what's
of
funny
Karl
about
Malone.
that? My mom knows.
Yeah.
The mailman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of Karl Malone.
Well, there you go. Karl Malone wasn't better. I said the best Moses, not the best Malone. Oh, pre-Malone. I was going to make a post-Malone joke, but the guy beat me to it. All right. All right, so the end. So far, Smerdon's doing good. Good. Okay, he's up a knight in an endgame. It's like two bishops and a knight.
Mm-hmm.
And even pawns. Man, harsh. Man, they got some in the chat. Is this K or KMCTS? That's when you know. It is KMCTS.
Pretty knowledgeable.
Go Monte Carlo.
What's this cup? What did he say? Oh.
Popezilla said it was good. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
She can't read Amon Hamilton's cock because it's too small. Oh, snap. Those words went really well together. You can't beat that kind of whatever. You all right over there? 201 centidues. Oh, snap. I mean, it's too small.
where do people come up with these names? These usurantes. I mean,
Isaiah Thomas founded the fast food chain Wendy's. Who did found it? Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Huh?
Um.
You're not a fat guy, so you don't know. Dave Thomas.
Okay.
Where's he from?
Illinois.
No, good. Suburban Columbus, Ohio. That was good.
Just guessing.
That was good. All right, trying to learn. Get that hype train going. Berens and KT. All right, so we have some moves. I'm not sure why we're following this game even. Okay, so he took with a king. Good, good. And then his bishop. You all right over there? I challenged you.
He
What?
changed it to Amon Hamilton's
Yeah.
clock. I didn't even notice. Clock.
Oh, clock. Okay, So
Sorry, we didn't notice you changed your name.
right. So you see this bishop?
Yeah.
That's your French bishop that's never any good.
Yeah.
So he played
Horrible.
bushist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he can fianchetto. Somebody was like, "How does he defend his pawn?" They kept crying, and I had to like give him a Kleenex.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's gonna play bishop here,
Yeah.
knight here, then GG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do that.
GG.
Because I play that.
Good. Man, this is a tough ending for White because White's down a knight. I mean, there's no play. It's down a knight. I down a knight. Did I say he was down a knight? Brownie with ice cream donated $10. Me and my terrorist network entertained. Good. I mean, he's down a knight. Damn. Karen is so much fun after one beer. Yeah, I agree with that. See, after 3 beers. God damn. See, White's position would be probably better if he had a knight here. Then, or here, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what the knight he's missing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. King looks so.
So the engine doesn't care
Nice.
about this pawn, but the human probably will. So the human's probably going to play knight here. That's my guess. But the engine plays like a5 and king c7. Oh, now the engine's thinking about knight here. That's what I would play. Defend your pawn. The knight has these good squares. The king goes to c7, so it's not an open file. Oh, he just played king c7. He didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, whatever. He doesn't care. He's up a piece. He's like, whatever. This is a pawn. Don't need that.
Yeah.
That pawn is useless. It doesn't help or hurt. Just there for no reason. The good thing for black, if this pawn is captured, it's very easy. It's very easy to trade bishops. Because where's that bishop going to go? So he wants to trade bishops, then trade. White resigns. So far this is great. It's very hard for black to blunder. It's not easy. And the engine that I'm using is, which isn't as good as whatever they did, but it says plus 4.3 for black. That's good enough. So the engine says either a5, knight e7, or rook d8. I mean, they're all possible. I'm guessing knight e7. That way he trades bishops. His knight has f5 and d5, bishop e7, rook here, GG. This bishop's terrible. When he wants to play the move h5 so he can cement his knight on f5. So he wants to go here, take the bishop, h5, knight f5, bishop e7, rook here. Black's up a knight. This bishop's stupid.
You went so fast.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you
All right, he played a5, also good.
All right.
Okay, because you got to hit him when they're up, hit them when they're down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he played b5, knight e7 is 800%. Now he might play knight d8, making it 700%. Take with the knight and play knight c5. He might do that.
Mm-hmm.
He has all these squares here for his knight. He's got this. He's got knight here. I don't know. All I know is he's completely winning. Ridiculous. I don't know if Komodo will resign. Probably they have to resign for Komodo. I think they'll just play to mate. All right, we got less than a minute on the hype train. Somebody has to donate 10 subs or 2,000 centidues. Otherwise, the train's going to end. All right, Gwensworth gave 100. Good.
Yay.
Somebody, another 100. All right, if somebody donates 1,000, then we're close.
Yeah, Jay McGrath, 77.
Who holds back the electric car? Who made Steve Gutenberg a star? We do. You know who did it?
No.
The Stonecutters. Come on. Hey, look. See? Stonecutters.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know that cultural
Simpsons.
reference.
Yeah. And then Steve Gutenberg. Knight B8? Oh, he wants to go here. All right. That's a very strange way to do it because this way is quicker. So that's a weird way to do it. But all right, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a strange. In fact, he might not even do that. He might put his bishop on c5. Oh, they didn't quite get to 100%. He didn't give enough. Hype train. Thanks for trying, Danny Boy 4K. You tried. You failed miserably. The lesson is never try. All right, we have a new weird, whatever. 3 subs, 3,800 bits. Good. Okay, so black's up a piece. Black's either going to put his knight on c5 where it's cement, or he'll put his bishop on c5, leave his knight on d7, and still put his rooks here. And he's just up a piece for nothing. In fact, the extra pawn's meaningless. This is the extra pawn. That's nothing. 1,000 centidues. Thanks, fireman. Where were you a minute ago? You don't get knight b8? I just explained it. I said he wants to go here. The knight on c5 is cemented. The knight on d5 or f5 potentially could get kicked out. That's why I was suggesting h5. But on c5, it ain't getting kicked out. So knight c5, bishop e7, rook d8, rook c8 resigns. The white has no play at all. The white can't do anything. It doesn't matter the Komodo's an engine and it's rated 3,000. And you got no pieces left. Mm-hmm. You can't do anything. Like, white has no plan here. If white can make like 50 moves in a row, he would cheat. He would play like rook here, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. Like if I was pre-moving in 10 seconds. But there's no actual plan. This is just white's lost. So black's going to put his knight on d7 by playing king c7, knight here. Then play bishop e7, play rook d8, trade all the rooks, push his pawns on the king side, and the game's over. So, I mean, he's up a piece for nothing. And the engine agrees, saying black is +4. 400 centidues. No, agreed, knight d8 was better. But okay, it's not like there's a hurry, like, oh no. Like, you still got plenty of time. Yeah. Okay, he played bishop here. He wants to play rook here and trade rooks. He's not worried about when he's going to play there. That's fine. I mean, white has no plan here. Black can go as slowly as he wants. He'll play rook d8. If white doesn't trade, then he'll go here. If white trades, he'll take. He'll defend his bishop. He'll go here. And I got nothing. I got nothing for you, man. I can't move my bishop. This hangs with check. If I could move my bishop, where am I going to? Where I ask you, where? This bishop is as impotent as a Nevada boxing commissioner, right? Ridiculous. No, it's 100% Smurfo wins. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. All right, his only hope, confusing the audience. That was his only hope. The problem is, any reasonable move is fine. Taking is fine. Not taking is fine. So it's not good. There has to be a way for black to blunder. Like, oh, he took, he shouldn't have. It doesn't matter. Okay, so he played king c7. Okay, he wants to play knight d7, etc.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do. Like, white can't. Nothing. He's got nothing. He's all talking a badge.
We used to have that emote. She didn't like that one.
Right. No, Smurfo's going to win this game. Then you'll go to be like, Smurfo's going to win the match. I knew it all along. Like the guy who said Smurfo's going to lose 6-0. And he's up a knight.
Yay.
You make some random moves. I mean, if he didn't play f5, what was he going to do? He's got to play f5. Now, again, he can't do anything wrong. The obvious move is rook f8, so that if you go takes, we're challenging the file. Taking is also good. The move he wants to play, knight d7, is good. It doesn't matter. Because the worst that can happen, like this is the worst, is you win this pawn, and that doesn't matter. That pawn's useless. Put it in h, knight c5, trade the rooks, GG. This bishop is still horrible. I mean, still lost. Now, he's not going to allow that, but the engine says that's still winning. But I wouldn't allow, like, the rook infiltrating here. Obviously, knight b8 was silly because it lost to tempo, but that's okay. Right, we have to refresh because I already lost everything. He played the best move, rook f8. Yeah, and then g4 is a useless move. I mean, it just does nothing. Ridiculous. That has no point. He just doesn't want to take and trade rooks because then he's got nothing. See, imagine he tries to infiltrate, right? Mm-hmm. And then he goes here and here, right? Mm-hmm. So knight d7. And now you got your rook here, nothing. Now, I showed this position to Robert De Niro. What did he say? He said, you're all talking a badge. You got nothing. What movie? You're all talking a badge. You got nothing. He was talking to Kevin Costner, if that helps.
De Niro?
Hmm?
Was in a movie with Costner?
Mm-hmm. There you go. He got it. Like the fifth guy got it. Untouchables.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I saw it between the penultimate and last round of the
I
1986
saw that.
U.S. Junior. I'm close. Right. Now imagine White could keep moving here. What was he going to do? Nothing. Can you go here? Can you go here? Can you go here? Can you go here? So if Black wants, he just kick the rook out. If he wants to. Okay.
Put
So
an H.
so he can't do that. So instead of doing that, he played G4. Frankly, ridiculous. Delicious. Okay. Now, I thought Komodo was going to lose the whole game until this point. He played King B1. Now I've changed my whole attitude. No. That's when you know White can't do anything. King B1. Because there's nothing he can do. So he's like, I don't know, blunder. Leave me alone. So the obvious move is Knight C5. That's why he played Knight King C7. So he's considering that. And then every move wins. Rook A8's another obvious move. Trade the rooks. And Black's just up a knight. This bishop doesn't play. The extra pawn on the queen side's meaningless, etc. Mainly, etc. You got nothing. You got nothing in court. You're all talking a badge.
Can't White push the pawns over there?
Which one? Here?
H. And
Put it in H, get captured. Put it in G, get captured. Even if you could, you're on a highway to hell. It doesn't matter. Yeah. In what cartoon did a character play Highway to Hell to introduce the Amish to rock and roll?
I mean, I haven't seen it.
Guess.
Guess one. Okay, South Park.
Yeah, well, that's a good guess. Family Guy.
Okay.
Peter did it. He brought a
Okay.
boombox that played Highway to Hell. They didn't like that. Yeah. All right. He can't play Vishwa nothing. When will Karen stream? Okay, Rook D4. He wants to double up on the bubble up. Problem with doubling up on the bubble up is you trade all the rooks. That's not good. So you don't want to double up on the bubble up. So not good. All right, Bishop C5 wins, Knight C5 wins, not moving wins, etc. Untouchables is a movie. Of course it's inaccurate. That's what movies are. All right, we have 522 sentences. I'm your favorite grandmaster. Good. You lit my Pokemon shirt yesterday. Knight takes E5, blundering a piece. He won't do that again. See this, what's it called? X-ray defense.
Let's see.
So if he takes the rook,
I already
takes
looked at
this,
that.
and then it's a draw.
I already saw that. Even
The
I saw
rook.
that.
Karen's your favorite Karen? What about the kids? What about Karen? Plenty of time. Everything's good. It's like 200% he'll win. 200.
Untouchables was really historically inaccurate.
See, F6 is bad for White because now Black has to play these good moves. Like all of Black's moves are forced, and they're good. So that's not good. That's unfortunate. Like he played forcing moves, forcing Black to play the right moves. That's terrible. What I mean, he's losing. What do you want? And he's crying in his, Let's see. Wait, what's this? Hobo Dave. Who will win this game? Wrench, Pat Buchanan, Rufus, Smerdon, and Komodo. Damn. And the voting's over. I didn't even notice the voting. Danny's going to win this game. Look at these votes. They don't make a lot of sense, these polls.
How did Danny get in there?
Exactly. Okay, so all the obvious moves were played. He took, Bishop D6. These moves are all forced. Now, maybe Komodo thought, if Black doesn't make those moves I'm doing well, I might as well force. It makes sense. Yeah. So Black's up a piece for nothing. Black's been up a piece for nothing the whole game. There's nothing going on, etc. Mainly, etc.
How do I get rid of this pole?
Okay, so that's what she said. Okay, Bishop D6, G5. And again, every move wins. I can't suggest a move for Black because every move is equally good. If I was Black, I would be like, why's my rook here? I knew why it was there when I played it, but now that F5, F6 was played, it's useless. So rook G8, rook H8 makes sense. It also makes sense to play e5, but he won't do that. That's a computer move. He won't go there. So I think he'll play rook g8 or rook h8, followed by bishop f8, trade the rooks. See, I like rook g8, bishop f8, h6. That makes sense to me. Good. He's trying to see if bishop e5 works. Right, bishop e5, rook takes this with check. Oh, it's not check. That's why he played king b1. So it doesn't work. Always play king b1. See, if the king was here, he'd play bishop here, rook takes, Zwischenzug check. Then he'd take back, but it's not check.
Right.
So he can't play bishop e5. I don't think he'll play e5. He could if he wants to play knight e6 and bishop here. Maybe. But he might lose this pawn if he does that. That's why I don't think he'll play that. I think he'll play rook g8 or rook h8 and try to, finagle over here. Then the bishop has f8, so he can trade rooks. The rook. He's considering taking this. And then after you trade the rooks, he can play rook here and rook takes this pawn. So he's trading. I don't like that because then white could potentially get a passed pawn. So I don't like taking this pawn and letting white's rook infiltrate like that. Or like that. Yeah, so he shouldn't do that.
Okay.
But every move wins, but he has to play like 20 reasonable moves in a row. Can he do it? The answer is fries. Questions?
He says Linderman thinks this is a draw.
I would say draw is the most likely. Ridiculous. Very insulting.
Well,
Hikaru higher rated than Komodo. What happened?
I didn't. He's still in the chat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Letterman played Kasparov once. Oh, worst chat ever. Kramnik thinks white is better. And the next guy said Kramnik thinks white is better. Good. Now, black has tons of time. Extra knight. What else? You don't look at the ratings. The ratings don't matter. What matters is black has an extra piece. That's what matters. I'm very, skilled in these positions because I have a lot of experience. I'm down a knight without even spotting a knight. I'm down a knight. So I know. Geary said it's a draw. No.
So people aren't agreeing.
They always just think the computer always wins. They're just like, humans don't beat computers. That's what they think. There's a guy in chat said, like, he spotted a queen, you'd still wins. Ridiculous. Let's see, Vampire Chicken, Chess Weeb, good. How does Naroditsky have any viewers? It must be because of, he must have got rated by Hikaru. That must be what it is. I mean, obviously, Naroditsky's really strong. Okay, he played, E5 is a good engine move. I'm surprised he did that because it changes the position a little bit. Now, Komodo expected that, so it moved instantly. It thought E5 was the best move, so, it has to move. So rook here makes sense. You want to attack this pawn. Now, you can move your king up here and forget about this pawn, and he's attacking this pawn. So if you take, so it's good play. The engine likes it. The engine says black's playing great. Look, everything is completely lost for white, so it's hard for the engine. Engine's confused. Engine's like, I'm always winning. What is this? See, the extra pawn on the queen side doesn't matter. White can't do anything there. On the king side, they're fighting with equal pawns. Difference is black has a knight. It's more knights.
Twitchy says that Naroditsky's entertaining.
I mean, when he gets mad, he is. Yeah. No. Naroditsky is a good player and should have 1,000 viewers. However, 2, 3, 4, 5 months ago, he had like 80 viewers. And I was like, why doesn't Naroditsky have more viewers?
Well, maybe he's gotten better at streaming.
Yeah, I think it's because he got rated by, he was rated by Naka. Yeah, so.
I was watching Komsky's stream because the dogs woke me up at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
It was terrible. There was a whole bunch of background noise. It was unwatchable because of that.
Mm-hmm. That was me snoring upstairs. Oh. Yeah, Naroditsky will be silent for a long time. Okay, he played rook here defending his pawn. right? See, and he's attacking this pawn,
Yeah.
which he might not want to take, because then black's rook gets to come down and pawn's useless. Okay, so the engine says rook h8 defends this pawn. You agree. It also says rook g8 attacks this pawn. And it also says e4 queens that pawn. After e4, it doesn't play rook takes h7. It takes this. He's not going to go there. I don't understand why he doesn't take this pawn. Is this pawn dangerous? Yeah, maybe. Let me see what the engine says about rook h7. Oh, it says here. Oh. Yeah, but we don't want to do this. This is getting complicated. Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's winning for black, but you don't want to do that. Yeah. So I think he should play either rook g8 or rook h8. Probably rook h8. But he's getting nervous now because his time's getting low.
Gotta scares me, says Twitchy.
Good is a Family Guy, Roach, and Stewie. He banned me after I apologized. Nice.
Wait, who got banned?
God is half Tartar. One of our guys. You can't say that about God. He's a legend. What kind of legend? All right, Smurfo's making me look bad by never moving. Oh. Let's see what the gawking rabble are saying. They're saying we're gawking rabble. Yeah. Alexander Lenderman points out if he spots somebody a bishop, they have the two bishops. Like I move one, so you can't do that. Yeah, he's a grandmaster. He's like the two bishops. He's got 10-second increment. Rook G8 was the best move. Every move still wins. Like taking this with a rook wins, taking with a knight wins, rook f8 wins. His move's great. Now if you play rook takes rook d7, we're trading all these rooks off. That's not good for white. White needs lots of rooks, right? So rook takes is obviously the best move, but then after rook here, Komodo's like, damn, trade all the rooks. I need some rooks. Know what I mean? In the endgame, if they trade all the rooks, see this king?
Yeah.
That ain't no good. Also, there's an extra knight. Very good play by Smerdon. Really good. Excellent play. Yeah, now, god damn. Tough being Komodo. There's no pieces left. Komodo's like, damn it, Janet. So Komodo should take rook here to keep some pieces on the board. Keep rooks on. But it's an easy win. You play knight here, rook here, and the game's over.
Yeah.
Very good use of his time. Taking on f7 is also good. I'm not sure which one he'll do. They're both like equally good. Like taking this and taking this. They both win, both 3.5. So I don't know. I'm not even sure which one's more human. Probably this one is. Yeah, that's what he did. Now this pawn's hanging, so... I mean, it's such an easy win. Go whomever. Chess base is on? Why is chess base on? I don't know. Go away, chess base. Good. Man, Komodo's thinking forever. Man. Komodo's like, god damn it. Smerdon to mate with knight and bishop. He played rook g6. The engine just moves his king over. Play king here, you move the knight, you play king here, GG. Yeah. This is the only thing you're worried about. And you're not too worried about it because it takes a long time. The knight's going to move, probably here, attacking the rook. Then the king goes to e6. And then these two pieces are doing a lot except for one thing. They're not doing a lot. And this pawn's weak, this pawn's passed, this pawn majority is useless. This bishop's on this pawn in case this bishop runs away. And that's why it says +4. Like there's no counterplay. God, the second best move is king a2, and the third best move is rook g1. Boo! Man, the Komodo won't move ever. I was like, damn, this is hard. So black's up a knight. This pawn's weak. This pawn's weak. This is a passed pawn. The king's coming to e6. This king's no good. Now it's saying plus 4.4 for black. Stockfish 10 on depth 25.
Hey, Les.
King a2. God damn. What's that?
I was just saying hey to somebody.
Man, when somebody plays king a2, I'm pretty happy about that. Now he's going to play knight here and king e6. I have spoken.
You said that already.
Right, but now he's definitely going to do it. Frankly.
That's pretty simple.
Now he's plus 5. White's position is getting worse. Because white doesn't want to trade rooks if that makes it like plus 2.5. That's too easy. He's got to keep the rooks on and then be plus 5 for black, which, it says sucks. See, plus 5. Yeah, king here, no counterplay. No, Smerdon actually played this pretty well, or Smerdon, whatever his name is. Yeah, king a2 is ridiculous. Yeah, king e6. Look at that, bishop f8. Good engine. That's an engine move. King e6, that's the human move. I like king e6. It has the human touch. He's even better. All right, now what cartoon did this happen? The Republicans were meeting to see who the candidate for mayor would be.
Yeah.
And they said, here's our candidate. They opened a curtain, and it was a water cooler. And then somebody said, like, I like him. And then the person stepped out in front of the water cooler, and the guy said, oh, I like him even better. He has the human touch.
I don't know.
You guys know what that was? Definitely Simpsons. Correct. Yeah. Rainier Wolf Castle. The meeting of the Republican committee was in a castle like Transylvania.
Yeah.
And it was all like, it was Dracula and Mr. Burns and Rainier Wolf Castle and the rich Texan. They were the Republican Party. Yeah. All right, let's go back to see how he wraps this up. I mean, yeah, everything wins.
Hey, Cheston.
See, the thing is, this is the quote-unquote, closed-quote, weak pawn, but bishop c5. And you can't attack the pawn.
Yeah.
Oh, rook f8 is so mean. He's so mean. God, the engine says rook takes is the best. God damn. I would be really surprised if he did that. He'll play rook h7. He's not going to take that. Good. Engine's good. Always repeat. Good grandmaster. Excellent. Now we see if Komodo wants a draw. Now the reason to repeat there, other than always repeat, is you get 10 seconds. It's increment. So he gets more time. They think he's trying to draw because they're dumb. And they haven't said it yet, but they will. They're saying that Smerdon wants to draw. Nobody said that yet. Maybe my chat's pretty smart. I don't know.
Danny says, go Karen, another beer.
Exactly.
It's been a rough day.
There we go. They said a draw after I said it. Yeah. Man, that's good repeating. Good job. That's excellent, his repeating. He's getting 10 seconds. Very smart. See, now they think he's trying to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're dumb.
Maybe
That's how. No. Smurf needs the draw. No. Right, and Lenderman is explaining that, no, black's going to win. But the chat here is like, it's a draw because we don't know always repeat. We don't watch Feingold's stream. Look how the time is almost the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Komodo's programming is like, am I supposed to draw here? It doesn't know that Smurfo doesn't want to draw. He's, now he does. And now rook takes f6.
Well, it's a minute difference.
Right, but it was like 3 minutes to 6.
Yeah. How are things, Karen?
I can't even tell if they're trolling me when they say Smurfo wants a draw, I think. I don't even know. Because, yeah.
DJ and Bay.
I say always
wow.
repeat every stream. No, somebody repeats it like he wants a draw. I've never been so angry.
I'm not dumb, says Jay McGrath.
Look at these numbers. God damn.
Yeah.
Right? These guys were all like, Komodo's going to go 6-0, and I hate you, and I hate your Perrier, and I prefer other sparkling waters. Incorrect. Every move wins instantly, it says. It says all moves are equally good. It wants to play knight d5 because that defends the pawn again, and it unleashes the latent potential of the rook. Oh, he's going to repeat some more. Rook h6, rook f6. Smerdon's a genius. Look at this. He played rook f7. He wants to repeat some more. Yes. Very good, Smerdon. 200 centidues. This guy changed his handle to confuse us more. Hudzo, right? See?
Yes. Where's I haven't seen him lately.
That's him. He changed his handle.
I know, but he's talking about him.
No. He says that is him.
Oh, that is
I
him?
changed my handle.
Oh, that is him.
Right.
Oh, hey. I was wondering where you've been.
Yeah, Jinbei. God damn. It's probably some swear word in
God,
some
it's
language we
horrible.
don't know.
Why can't you do something easy to say?
Exactly. He said, from Naruto to One Piece. What?
Yeah, I've been wondering where Hutsukage went. Now I gotta learn the new
Oh
name.
man, look what a genius Smerdon is. He keeps always repeating. Oh, this is great. He has more time now than Komodo. He can spot Komodo a night. God damn.
I should have gone Hutsukage.
See, now he said Smurfo wants a draw, but he's obviously kidding. Although I don't know. Here I go repeating again. What's he paraphrasing? Which cartoon? I've already done this with you. Crumbopulous Michael.
I don't know.
From Rick and Morty.
Oh.
Here I go killing again. I love killing. Yeah, he's a hired killer. Who kills Crumbopulous Michael? It's the least likely character on the show. Well, actually, I guess Summer would be. Anybody?
What's the dad's name?
That's a good answer. It's Morty.
Oh.
Morty kills him by accident.
Oh, okay.
Smashes into him. Yeah. All right. 200 centidues. Here's some more bits. 1 bit. Jerry's a funny... Morty,
Jerry,
obviously.
Jerry wouldn't do it. See,
No,
Jerry,
Morty spends the whole episode trying to stop him. He's like, no, you can't. We shouldn't hire this killer. Then he kills him by accident. That's funny.
That's right, Fazgulin.
All right, so let's go back. So he repeated. Good. By the way, you see this? Watch this. You watching?
I'm watching with one eye.
Okay, so watch. So here, and now Komodo doesn't repeat. What? All right. The knight e2. Good. Now he has the latent potential for the rook. The knight can go here, etc. Mainly, etc. Now the time is the same. If there was ever a time for rook f4 check, this is it. It's not one of the computer moves, but he's definitely going to play rook f4 check.
Yeah.
It's over 100%. Yeah.
I would say so.
It's the most human move ever. The
That's what I would even
computers
call
never.
Yep. And I'm no good.
Yeah, I mean it's 100% he's going to do that. Yeah, at least 100%. Might be more.
What are people saying here? What with the cloud thing?
I'm getting a text from Geary. He says equal. Harsh.
I like this name. Hogfizzle.
Oh, I'm getting a text from Komodo. He's like, how come COVID hasn't gotten this guy already? Yeah. Harsh. Good. Bishop c1 for sure. Also for shizzle. He wants to tuck his king in here, but c4. He could blunder. Rook check. Not in here and then mate. Let's not make king here. I can't even blunder. Look, it's Homer. $30. LJ Gonzi. Rock on. Trolls 2 was fun. LOL. Good. Now all rook moves win. Rook here. Doesn't matter. Every rook move wins. Confusing the audience. I predict here, because then if he defends the bishop, he can... Oh, he did that. All right. Man, the computer still says rook takes is the best. It's pretty bad. After here, he'll block with the rook, getting more time on the clock.
Hey, there's a raid.
888 Dominic is raiding. Oh no, it's poker people.
Yay.
Okay, now in this position, black just flopped the nuts, and white was all in. So it's over. It's over. Yeah. And white thought he would always win, so he bluffed at the beginning by spotting a knight. Okay, but black had king queen off, so it was over for white. All right, there's the poker commentary. Yeah. He's like, rawr. Thanks, Dominic, for the raid. That's the billion dollar, trillion dollar
I
guy.
was laughing at trying to
Quadrillion. What trying to learn say?
It's
I don't even see it. Oh, it's
dumb
it's
jokes.
right. It's actually, but I just matter. But his version's okay. Yeah. Was that choker analysis? Was it? Do I play Baccarat? Right, Baccarat at you. Man, look at him trying to trade rooks every move, getting time on the clock. Good.
The only reason
Exactly.
The only reason it's funny is because I know trying to learn in person.
What does check in poker mean? Check. Yeah. Yeah, here White's going to check fold. Oh, man, look at all the repeating. Excellent. Good.
Chef Big Hat says, I like craps.
Man, this is great repeating. All this repeating is the best. I mean, it's just great.
Does poker have checkmate, says DK79?
It does not. I mean, checkmate is like, when, you get the nuts at the end.
Man, Ben is excited, says Anarud.
We have 600 viewers to do. We got 100%. I got the drunk woman next to me. She'll be easy tonight. It's great.
Hey, born in Oz.
You only had one beer? Terrible, frankly.
I had
Although you did go to the fridge.
2.
I've only had like 3/4 of a Perrier.
1.5. I don't take very. Doesn't take very. I'm not drunk.
This
Yes.
move, this move looks good. Knight takes B5, right? Bam! Gotcha, Komodo. I guarantee he'll go here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta go somewhere.
So Komodo's doing something bad that the programmers need to fix. When Smurfo makes the move, that's the best move. Komodo, if it thought that was going to be played for sure, it moves instantly. That's not good. Now Smurfo's like, oh, good, my move was good. When Smurfo moves and Komodo moves in less than a second, that means Smurfo's move was good. I don't want to tell my opponent his move was good. So it should never do that. It should always think at least a second. It shouldn't move in like a pre-move. Because I'm serious. That tells Smurfo,
Yeah.
like, you just made the best move. Good job. No, don't do that.
Unless they have it some random timing.
No. Dominic gave 10 subs. Yay.
Thank you, Dominic.
Go Dominic. Dominating the Dominic. That's the famous Dominic from DTO. Okay. Now it turned out Dominic was confused. He thought it was BTO and he typoed, but he just kept it there. So, yeah. And I asked him, are you going to do more poker stuff? You know what he said to me?
I just met her.
No, he said, you ain't seen it in nothing yet. Come on, how'd you not get that? I get a BTO joke for DTO? Come on. And you get the same joke. And she said she wasn't drunk. That's the funny part. Like, it's just the same joke like that trying to learn from 5 minutes ago. All right. What's going on here? All right, let's go back. A4, knight C7, exclam, H4, putting it in H. Will the H pawn save the day? Because, see? It played C4 immediately, showing that knight here was the best move. Terrible. You think he'll check here or here? Which one? All right. Too late. Man, the engine says black is +6. Black just has an extra knight. Like, everything in this position is normal, except black has an extra knight. So that's not good. God, king C2 is the best move. Ugh. Look at his +7. Thanks, Dominic. You're the best. 200 centidues. 9. Oh, you gave 9 subs or 10? You gave 10. What a blunder.
Thank
999. Bachman Turner overdrive. What happened to your first wife? Who are you talking to? 200. Let's see. What did he do? Knight E2 is the best move. He played there. That's what I would play. Knight E2 is the best move. Damn. Harsh.
They must think I'm the second wife.
Yeah, they forgot about the second wife. Yeah. Some of them know Kelly. Some of them... C5? Some of them know Gina, but very few know both. Which grandmaster that I recently made a video of, don't tell them, that I recently made a video of has met all 3 of my wives? I recently made a video of them. Very recently. Yeah, you asked her. They got that pretty quickly. I don't think Nigel's met Kelly. I don't think so. Look at his, he's got +8, +9. And he's playing the right move every move. God damn. Knight e2 was best. Knight g takes was best. This was best. That's best. God damn. Komodo's getting pissed. Komodo has less time. Now, remember the last game I was explaining the plan to you?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that plan? That was last game?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is this game. It's different. It's hard not to play e3. It's hard not to because it's a good pawn. No, he's doing great this game. Oh, he played knight f5. A move I don't understand. Oh, he wants to play knight d6 check. All right. I guess that's good. It doesn't matter. Every move is plus a million. Knight d6 check is good. Then the king goes back. Rook f3 check. Yeah, that's knight f5 also good.
Oh, I thought he was going to play something else.
You know why knight f5 is good? Because Try to Learn just said knight f5. Bishop there. 100% will play knight d6. We already played it. 100% will play rook f3. It's more than 100%. And he hadn't played it yet, but it was, yeah. Now, I don't know what he's going to play next move, but I assume knight f5 because that keeps the h-pawn in check. His only counterplay. This is just silliness. Like this is, they could resign if they want, but they're not going to resign.
Do the engines ever resign?
Oh man, he's repeating again. I love it. Maybe they'd have to set to resign at some number, but probably there's not resign. Yeah. I like the way not only is Smurfo like teasing him by repeating, he's also has more time. He's doing everything. You think Smurfo's gonna make a bishop and knight? I know I would. I definitely would make a bishop and knight if I could. If I got to the situation where it was not resigning, I would make a bishop and knight. For sure. 100%. Although with a minute 40, then I would not. But if I had like 5 minutes, I would. Computer's going to defend pretty well. Minute 40 is pretty safe with a 10. I take that back. A minute 40 with 10-second increment, I would definitely make a bishop and knight. Wasn't Nigel short at my first wedding? I don't know. That was 30 years ago. How do I know? Are you kidding me? Yes, he was.
Somebody's asking about the pictures behind this.
Yeah, they ask every stream.
June and June and Ben and
Ifan.
Ifan.
Explain the symmetry between that, but not knight f5 and knight f4. Well, knight f5 was told to me by Vasilius Catronius. So I mean, I can't just make up knight f4. That's not my place. The other ones are mine, so I can do what I want. Okay, he played here. He played check. He has to take the knight. That's not good. Man, he's king b2's worst move ever. He played king b2. Jesus. Man, Komodo's going to lose on time? What's happening here?
I guess that does happen.
So rook check or e3. What do you think? I think rook check. Oh, you play king there. Move your king up in the endgame. You getting this grandmaster technique here? Yeah. And I won't make the joke I was going to make. See? He moves his king up. Good. Good. God damn. Komodo's like, God damn. Even the people in the chat are like, all right, maybe Smyrna will win this game. See, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. So many amendments. Let's see. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Let's see, is the game over yet? Check. Man, that's pretty over. The computer announces mate. Bishop d2 is best. He'll play bishop d2 also. I guarantee it. Guaranteed. See? Guarantee it. He'll play rook here. 4,000,000%. Oh, he might play knight b3 check. After here, I mean. He has to watch out for stalemate, but it's hard to stalemate. Man, look at Komodo losing on time. Should play here now. Because he's a professional. That's the professional move. Also good. Yeah, actually, rook d3 is hard to meet. I might play rook d3. Damn. Now he's confident. All right, 1-1. Yeah, he played well. Yeah, the openings didn't work out for Komodo because he had to trade knights and trade queens. That wasn't good. Man, almost losing on time. God damn. He hung mate in 1 instead of mate in 2. Interesting. Smurfo wins. God damn. Smurfo playing for the draw.
Yay.
Feingold guarantee void in Tennessee. That was very nice. Okay, let's analyze that game. Okay, so the problem with this opening for White is White can't play knight f3. Every Grandmaster game in history, White played knight f3 here. Mm-hmm. So that makes it hard to hold the center. And the worst thing is after knight e4, we have to trade everything. That's terrible. So b4 is a really, really, really bad move. It's really bad. And what I mean is the evaluation of the position may be better for White, like he's minus 3.8 instead of 4.2, but it's so much easier to play Black now. There's no pieces on the board. And this bishop's really bad. So like from the engine's point of view, if an engine's playing an engine, this is better in the other position, but playing a human, this just makes it too easy. And knight b8's a really strange move. If he wanted to play knight c5, he could have gone here. It's weird. If you saw my game with Ron Burnett from December, you were there. Mm-hmm. Similar thing happened. He played knight b8 to d7 to c5, although I won. But, yeah. Rook f8's a good move, and then e5's a good move. Rook g8's a good move. Yeah, too many good moves. Too many trades. Then this is just too easy. There's no counterplay for White. All the repeating is good. Yeah. And then the truth hurts. Yay. Mate. Now, Karen, you ready? Mm-hmm. If I go here, okay, mm-hmm. You only have 1 mate and 2. Black mates in 2 moves. How does he do it? Only one way to do it. Black to play and mate in 2.
It's hard for me. Let's see if you go bishop a3.
That's right.
Then.
No, and then mate.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the only way to do it. But Komodo didn't want to lose on time because it was embarrassing. Yeah. Also, Lenderman is correct in the chat. So the chat is insinuating incorrectly, in my opinion, that Komodo's 3,500. So being 1,000 points better, how does that? And then he says, well, a 2,000 player beats a 1,000 player with knight odds. Mm-hmm. The 2,500 is a favorite against the 1,500. But the higher you go, I mean, you know, if God walks in, you know, and like puts his cigar out and he's like, all right, bitches, I'm 4,500. You know, Komodo don't care about that, right? So if Komodo's 3,500 and God's 4,500 and Komodo has an extra knight, you know, then God knows what it's like when Komodo has an extra knight. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The higher rated you are, the less that material means. Mm-hmm. So if Magnus is rated 2,800 and he's getting spot a knight, he just win every game. He's like a Magnus. And then he picks the cigar up and says, you drop this. So, yeah. God is not rated over 9,000. I've had many discussions with computer people what God's rating should be based on the ratings of the computers who are better than everybody now. No, I'm serious. Yeah. So here's what I mean. Let's say God has 50 whites and 50 blacks. I'm an atheist, by the way. It's all nonsense. But if God has 50 whites and 50 blacks against like Alpha Zero, mm-hmm. and you're like, okay, I think Alpha Zero will draw most games with white and lose most games with black. Then you have to see what God's rating would be based on that. So if you think God's going to beat Alpha Zero 75-25, if that's what you think, then that's God's rating based on Alpha Zero's rating, if you see what I'm saying. So if God's rated 5,000 and Alpha Zero's rated 3,500, God's going to lose rating points. So we have to have it where it's the same, where it's breaking even. So I talked to computer people about that, and they were like, ooh. So they think it's somewhere between like 3,800 and 4,200 FIDE is God's rating. So that if it plays a match, so here's a question. If Magnus has white against God, how often does he draw? And if it's a lot, then God's rating's going down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's very important. 75% score is 200 points higher. Right. Now God's getting to like 3750 strength. That's not too good.
Yes.
You're like, no, God's got to play better than that. Now you were assuming God draws every game with black and wins every game with white. That's 75%. Well, God obviously doesn't lose with black, but he might win some against, whatever Alpha Zero. I don't know. So I don't know. Man, God announces mate with black. God damn. That is a tough opponent. Yeah. All right, Geary. Well, Geary would obviously draw God. That's not the point. Yeah, God's like, I'm not playing a turn with Geary because then his rating goes down. You got to protect his rating. He's very concerned with that. Okay, Rabbit hand subscribe. Good.
Yay.
Yeah. God can alter reality. No. When I discuss it with people, I say right away, God can't cheat. No cheating. God just plays the perfect move. God doesn't say, okay, Alpha Zero will Blake. No cheating. He just plays the right move. I'm just saying perfect move every time. Not like taking advantage of your Alpha Zero is no good at the end game. It's not fair. All right. Core Kiko subscribed. Does God exploit? God can exploit time. Psychology against an engine. I don't know. That's beyond my ken. All right. What's going on here? Did they start the next game yet? Anybody?
Hey, Pac-Man.
Oh, wait. I'm getting a text.
Danny says, I think Ben believes in God.
Yeah. Komodo rage quit. Komodo said it's over. God damn. Man, Komodo's pissed. Yeah, even after he lost the first game, I didn't believe it. This match is going to be close. I mean, I don't know. I said it would be a tie. Remember, I voted tie? But my vote wasn't good. Now, the thing is, it was a mistake. I thought the choices were Indian and Thai, and I voted Thai, but I misread the thing. You're asking me what God does? Thank you. I don't speak for God. Maybe Jesus. Does Alpha Zero ever lose when he has white? Sure. No, I think if Alpha Zero played 100 games with white against God, he'd lose plenty. He might lose 10 and draw 90. He might lose 8 and draw 92. He might lose 50 and draw 50. I don't know. I don't know. I've discussed that with the computer guys. They furrowed their brow in a vain attempt to understand the situation. Right, sweetie? Who said that? Principal Skinner said it. Yeah. Furrowing their brow. So what happened was Lisa was complaining that school was too easy.
Yeah.
So she complained. He's like, look, if we make it harder, the stupid kids will furrow their brow in a vain attempt to understand this. I recommend nothing. Tiger King? I don't know.
What?
Did their match start yet? What do you think of that game, sweetie? Was it good? Good. All right, it's time for another train. I think it's been an hour.
I thought the game was kind of boring.
Damn. I thought it was boring. That was a great game. 40,000 channel points say Komodo wins easily.
Well, I feel like if I know what the moves are, then it's not that challenging.
Damn.
And I know
Komodo quit chess.
what a lot of the moves.
New poll up? Who do you think will win now? Damn.
What? Tiger. Who set that poll up?
Not me. I don't know how to vote for the thing report poll. I vote for tie. I always vote for tie. Oh, there was the wrong tie. Damn. That's correct. Smurfo starts up a piece. Even though Smurfo starts up a piece, the good players on Twitter 3, 4, 5 days ago said Komodo wins 6-0, Komodo wins 5.5-half, and these were grandmasters. And I was like, a knight? I mean, it's a knight. He's got a knight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. They don't know what I mean. I mean, Komodo's, I got a knight. He got an extra knight.
I liked that comment. I heard Komodo is starting up Stockfish for the next game.
That's right. Well, he's cheating. He heard how well. Oh, by the way, this is true. I'm not kidding about this. FIDE is canceling the candidates, and they're putting in Radjabov, but instead of the other players, they're not playing. It's just the guy who won Title Tuesday. He's going to play Radjabov, and the winner gets to play Magnus. That's it. There's no it's done. It's already been decided. You will stand at 5.5 half. You got to stand by your convictions. Yeah. Well, Trump said it was fake news, and Trump's the one who gave us all those subs, so he's probably right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dominique said that guy's good. That's right. He's good. The guy actually is good.
Hey, yeah. Dominique.
It's Dominique.
I know you were here.
Dominique's here and Dominic's here. Hey, Dominic, if you're still here, 888, the guy who just chatted, that guy's good, LOL, Dominique Myers. That's who I think of when I talk about you, because he's Dominique. Although he's 2250 and you're, 250 or something. Something. Why is Komodo not crushing this guy? Because Komodo is spotting him a night, which we've discussed. See, in the name of the thing, it says odds match. All right, now don't forget to email Karen at atlchessclub.com so you can sponsor this tomorrow so I can do this again tomorrow night. The last game starts in a few minutes, and we're going to have 3 more games tomorrow night. At the same time, everything's the same, but I need a sponsor. I'm not going to do it. Not doing it. Smurfo won, Scarf second. I'm always in last. Mm-hmm. All right. Send all sponsorship requests. You're requesting to sponsor our event. It's weird. To Karen at atlchessclub.com. Mm-hmm. Both of them are a bit eccentric. Good. You're the best. What? You spelled "you're" wrong, so now I am the best. All right, somebody tell me when they start, because I don't know. Something. Looks like they still haven't started.
Okay. Well, I may take this opportunity.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I get a...
Yeah.
And can you go to the bathroom for me? I don't want to get up.
All right, I'll be right back.
Hey. Do you want me to take that? Pass it?
I took some stuff out of here before you showed up.
Oh,
There was some,
oh,
yeah. All right, let's read Karen's phone while she's away. Oh, my God. No. You should watch British Office. I'm assuming I would like the British one more than the American one. Well, yeah, she's my wife. She can go for me. It's Ashton. Go, Ashton. You can do it. Jeffrey Ashton, the best Ashton I know. I saw you in, where'd I see you? Chessbase.com. Will Reed told me there's an article about you there, Jeff. That was a good article, I think. Yeah. Co-sponsor with Fit de Bucks. Yeah. Yeah, Karen's, everybody in the club's getting, yeah. Thanks for YouTube. Yeah, if you go to my YouTube page or the Chess Center YouTube page, there's 1 billion videos. Every day uploading videos. Are you kidding me? There's hundreds of videos on both. My YouTube channel has 55,000 subscribers. The Chess Center one has 46,000 subscribers. Those videos are more instructive. If you want me to act silly, that's my YouTube channel. If you want instruction, that's the Chess Center YouTube channel. And it's below the stream. Go to YouTube. Chess Club and or Scholastic Center of Atlanta. And of course, mine is just me. Chess Bays Linnaeus. Bam. I am prolific and then some. If you want, actually this stream and my YouTube page is the same thing, except the YouTube comes out a week later or something. Etc. All right, let's see if the match started yet. Looks like no. Somebody tell me when it starts. I don't see it yet. Esserman's playing. That's good. Penguin's playing. Penguin's pretty good. Oh, his opponent has the same rating as him, and he's an FM. What? Damn. Tough match. Don't see it yet. Is this a tournament? Now, if you read the title of the stream, this is a match between a grandmaster and an engine, and the engine is spotting a piece and gets white every game. Is it the same one?
Yeah, I'm a slow drinker.
Aw.
I get full.
This guy says he wants to donate $50 and go in with people. Like they're all going to put in 50,
Yeah, that's-
and everybody laughed at him.
No, people.
You
do
have to
that.
email Karen for that. It started. You have to email Karen.
Can email me, and then if I get enough of you, then
Yeah,
I can
Karen at atlchessclub.com.
just tell me. Your
Okay, now the
collection.
first game spotted this night. Second game he spotted this night. This is the third game. This is the last game of the evening. Spotting this night. Okay, so he played knight f3, avoiding the French, or so he thought. Oh, gotcha, bitch. He got Komodo again. Okay, so we have a weird French confusing Karen because d4 wasn't played yet. And this is the position. If he plays d4, it's an advanced French with no knight. Very suspicious. So already white's completely lost. God damn. What? Speak up. My video on London, Tori, and Kali was very nice. Why, thank you. Karen loves French. She does. Right?
I play the French.
What do you like better, when you're white in a London or you're black in a French?
Definitely white in London.
Damn. It's like real life. Oh, snap. So Jeff Ashton's here. He's the only guy in the world who's obviously funnier than me. His name's Panda Chess Academy.
Yeah.
There was an article about him on,
Yes.
on ChessBase. This is much better than Andrew Koningsberg. God damn, I haven't seen Andrew Koningsberg in 50 years. All right. So we got, he's not going to play d4. Instead, he's playing this terrible move. Yeah, now black's threatening knight takes e5. Komodo probably missed that. Bam! What's my YouTube channel with instruction called? It's the Chess Club and or Scholastic Center of Atlanta. The CCSCATL. It has over 45,000, 46,000 subscribers. It has over 200 videos. Most of them 40 minutes to an hour. Some of them 8 minutes. I was introduced at chess at the age of 8. It says a rapid question, but it goes on forever. Then I stopped playing. Can you improve or become a GM? You could improve. You could definitely improve your spelling of improve. Your chance of becoming GM are 0.0000000000000%. You thought I put something into that, but no, it's just 0. Now, you can't become a GM, but you could get better. You can always get better, but nobody's a GM. There's 7.5 billion people in the world, and there's 1,600 GMs. So you're not becoming a GM. Your best hope is to work your way up the corporate ladder and become a GM of the company. Then maybe. Still no. Look at this. He won't move. Queen E2, double question mark. Confusing the audience. See how I defended his bishop? Mm-hmm. Now, if white plays D4, for example, I had this position when I was 12 years old. Okay? And my opponent had a knight here because, and his name was Alan Ford, Foord. Now, he was old when I played him, and it was 38 years ago. So, anyway, and so I played this move, winning a pawn. See how tricky it is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know who recommended this move to me? Run DMC, and they weren't even famous yet. And then if you take this, you take it with a knight. Conversely, knight takes d4 doesn't work, because you take it with check, then you take the knight. Mm-hmm. So obviously, in the same position, this is a threat now. d4 doesn't stop it. So he played queen e2. Defending his bishop. Mm-hmm. Okay, now if you take, you just take back, and it's ridiculous. Okay. So queen e2 saves the bishop. The bishop was not defended. Then this guy's spamming knight odds in the chat. Horrible. Mm-hmm. You see that trying to learn? The guy in the chat spamming? What if he lives in England? What are his chances of becoming a GM? 50-50. But then you'd be a British GM. So, yeah. You're 300-pound, 6'4" white guy. 0% MBA, 0% GM. You're a white guy. Yeah. I thought you were 6'4". You're 6 feet. Oh, yeah, it's 0% for both. Yeah, it's less than 0%, much less. If your candidate can become a PM, yes. Okay, let's look at the game. Queen B6, A4, defending the bishop, and my analysis is black is ahead of piece. This is the best position for this kind of situation that white's had in the match. The other ones weren't good. Like to start, too many trades, too easy for black to play. Now we're talking. This is better. Don't do nothing. There's no action here. There's no tension. Maintain tension. Which grandmaster was I imitating? Maintain tension. He was my coach.
I don't know.
Ben, if I go to Canada and they say citizenship and I say America, will they know? That's how he asked me. Same guy who said maintain tension. Do you guys know who it is? Yeah, they know. Kaidenhoff. Yeah.
You have the same accent.
Yeah, and I was like Kaidenhoff. No, that was the same guy.
I know.
Yeah. I was like, no, Gregory, no. Yeah. All right. No, that wasn't Yermolinsky. He'd be like, I went to Canada. Okay. All right. So he played A6, putting it in A. Good. Now, if I was programming the engine, I would have it go here. I don't like this move. And the engine doesn't like this move because of knight A5 to B3. But all right, so what? You got to keep this bishop. This bishop is frankly...
Ridiculous?
I was going to say terrible, but all right. Ridiculous is good. Now this bishop, that's a bishop. That bishop you can bring home to your mom. That bishop. Okay, but make sure your mom doesn't steal. Okay, so that's no good. The engine's terrible. Yeah. This is a terrible play from white. Gave up his white square bishop. This bishop's no good. And the worst thing is this knight's gone. By the way, if this knight was here, black's better here. It's a terrible play from white. Terrible.
Manmoth says he knows more Ben trivia than I do.
Who says it? Oh, Manmoth.
Yeah, but I know more Ben stuff. Maybe not Ben trivia.
And she's seen me naked slightly more than you have. Maybe. Yeah. Why are fewer games at the top level with D combinations compared to the past? Well, I don't think that's true. But also people defend better. So, might be true. All right, D3. D4 is correct. Look at that. Now that's a bishop. He played that fast. Now, he doesn't care if he ever loses this pawn. Irrelevant. He's got the bishop. If he loses this pawn, these pawns are all weak. Now, this is horrible. Like, this is like 3 moves ago, I was like, white's doing better than ever. He's losing, but more chances. But then he played bishop takes C6. That's an awful move. Yeah, this just makes it real easy for black. I mean, black's going to win this game too. This is just terrible. Horrible. White's only hope is to play like me. Rawr! And hope that Smerdon loses on time. He's got to play like a lunatic. Rawr! And he has to make weird noises like rawr! But he won't do that. He'll just go beep, beep, boop. Terrible. Horrible.
Twitchy didn't like you talking about being naked.
Ben naked. No. You got to pay extra for that. Yeah. All right, go, Ben. What did you do, 97? Good. Look at all these great squares the knight has. Are you impressed?
I'm very impressed. I am not vegan.
He also can take this and then put his knight on C6. He's just up a piece. Yeah, you have to play knight G5 here. There is no other move. See, the engine doesn't play knight G5 because... Yeah, that's horrible. Bishop G5 is like the worst move he could have played. Man, I didn't think I'd be sitting here saying how bad Komodo is. Komodo's so bad.
Stockfish or Komodo?
Stockfish.
That's what I thought.
I think I'm better. No, this is a horrible move. By the way, even though it sounds like I'm kidding, and maybe I'm kidding, probably if you're playing like somebody rated 1800 to 2100, and it's like 3 minute or 5 minutes rook odds, it's not clear if you want like me or Magnus. The reason is Magnus never ever does that, and I've done it like 800,000 times. You know, keep all the pieces on the board, don't allow trades, don't allow any action, play fast. And Magnus plays better than me, But Magnus is never down a rook or a knight. He's like, why am I down a rook? What happened? Did it fall off the... He doesn't understand. I'm always down a rook. So Komodo's never down a rook or a knight, ever. Never. Okay, I'm down a rook or a knight when I'm playing like a 700 player. So I know how to so this is just terrible. Bishop takes is terrible. Bishop g5 is terrible. Everything's terrible. Now this engine says this is the best move. That's the worst move ever. But this move's terrible, bishop g5. It's just, they can't program it to play well when it's dead lost because it's confused. It's like, I'm never dead lost, I'm an engine, right? Like see, I'm always dead lost. You're like, how'd you escape from that, Ben? Because I'm always dead lost. What's the problem, right? It's like, how did that football team lose when they were completely winning? They're the Lions. So they always do that. Other teams don't know how to do that. Rawr. All right. The engine, blah, blah, blah. Human psychology. Feingold for president. Feel bad for the engine. And the truth hurts. $120,000 based on number of world chess players. I don't know if I agree with that. Is that number of FIDE rated players? Because there are a lot of chess players who weren't FIDE rated. Vegans don't impress me much. Is that a song? Bishop D2 is a good move. Does Bob Schiffoni have a Twitch channel? There's no way Bob Schiffoni knows what Twitch is. There's no way. Bob Schiffoni's in very bad health, by the way, if you know him. Jeff, if you're still here. Bob Schiffoni's in very bad health. And he actually moved in with distant relatives in Virginia so they could take care of him. So, but Bob, it's not COVID. He's got some health issues. So the famous poker player Bob Schiffoni, I don't know if he's going to see 2021. I knew Bob Schiffoni before you were born.
I mean, that's why we got all the books.
Right. My first interaction with Schiffoni was him yelling at me. Mm-hmm. I was like, I don't know, 8. I'm standing there I'm in a tournament. I'm watching his game.
Yeah.
And he's Schiffoni. He was Schiffoni like 50 years ago. He's still Schiffoni. If you know what Schiffoni is, you'll get that. He got up from his game and he started yelling at me, but it was like in a nice way. But I was like scared because he's a scary guy. And he was like, now, I don't mind if you watch my game, but can you stop moving? He was like insinuating I was doing this. Like I was 8, so obviously I was.
You were, yeah.
But I didn't know I was doing it. And then he went back to his game and I like ran away crying. So that's my first, yeah. Let's see. I always confuse Schiffoni and Bill Roberti. Both played backgammon. I guess Bill Roberti both played chess. Yeah, that you can confuse them. Yeah. Go Bill Roberti. He's your favorite player?
Yeah, kids like to do that.
What's
rock
funny
back and
is
forth in front of the game.
Bill Roberti is a famous backgammon player, and he wrote a chess book.
I've never heard of him.
Right. That's why it's funny. This is all from like 50 years ago. So, okay, let's get back to whatever. Okay, so now Smurfo's getting cocky, and he played G5. God damn. He's like, white, and it's true, White's playing terribly. Like, if White had a knight here on B1, I'd still like Black here. Like, White's playing bad on purpose, so he's like, come on, like, let's go. Let's do something so I can win. But yeah, I mean, like, this is the greatest bishop ever. This is the worst bishop ever. I'm up a piece. I got all the squares. This, there's no counterplay because he traded off his white squared bishop. Just terrible. This position's so bad for White. The engine's saying like 5.5 for Black already. Now, the reason it's bad isn't because it's bad, which it is. It's bad because you want to be able at some point to do something. Like, oh, here's my winning plan. Black was so confident he played G5. He's like, White can't do anything. And he's right. White's position's awful. So his only hope is Black keeps moving forward, getting a better and better position, and then he's too exposed, and the knight somehow gets here, and cheating happens, and he wins. That's the only thing that could happen. Like, for example, the main line in this position would be like here, 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 and then mate. You think that'll happen?
No.
Correct. Yeah. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. All right. Did you cry like a grandmaster? Not a fan of shiny pens. Komodo thinks it's only 4.08. Boo! Yeah, Stockfish, the better engine, says Black's killing it. Okay, so he didn't want Black to play G5, G4. So he put it in H. Knight G6. Good knight. Good. This is the killer. That's the killer. Yeah. Now, what kind of face would you say this killer has? Come on, Karen. Come on, Karen. What kind of face does that killer have? Nah, she's not going to get it. In the chat, there'll be like 8 people who write it.
Let's see. Face.
Yeah, they got it.
What?
Ghost-faced killer.
Oh.
Don't you know who he is? He's in your favorite group. I'll give you a hint. They're nothing to mess with.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
Clan.
the Wu-Tang Clan.
I mean, you talk about him. But I
Yeah,
wouldn't have
Ghost-faced killer.
I wouldn't have got
All right. Go
Baby
Ghostface.
face.
Boys to men, boo. All right. And then, don't forget Method Man. Okay, so C takes D4. C takes D4. I mean, White's all talking a badge. Look at this. Did I ever show you how good this bishop was? I might have
a
forgot.
few times.
No, but nobody. Oh, I'm so mad. I wish Lenderman was here so he could commiserate with me. Okay, bishop takes C6 is absurd. That's the worst move ever. You got to go back here. I don't care if this wins for Black. Black's winning anyway. You can't. That's horrible. Then this position, Black wants to play D4, right? And he lets him. Now look at that. Did I ever show you that bishop? Yeah, I mean, the White has no chance. Yeah, I mean, this is a ridiculous position. I've never been so mad.
Has
No sleep till.
has Stockfish played the Komodo?
Stockfish is currently playing a 100 game match with Leela Zero. Can't make that up. What's the score of that match? Where's all the gawking rabble? I need you. Gawking rabble, I need you.
Has they played Komodo though?
Yeah, Komodo's like a world champion from last year. Komodo's like, 4th or 5th best. They claim it's the world champion.
But did they beat Stockfish?
Stockfish is better than Komodo, but again, it depends on how many cores you have and what, version, they're all the same. They're all 3,500 or whatever. 21-21, the guy said.
They're not all the same.
21-21, pretty similar. They've played 42 games and they're tied. But what I mean is, you're rated 12, 13, 1400. You turn the analysis engine on, it don't matter which one it is. If it's Stockfish, Komodo, they play each other. Maybe Stockfish wins 52-48. It's the same. Exactly. Alpha Zero beats them all. Alpha Zero doesn't even exist.
There's a Twitch channel that plays just computer games.
Boo. How many would I win? 99. I give him a draw the last game because I like Magnus. Muscle memory. What cartoon is he talking about? He doesn't know he's talking about it. I'm going to point that out.
What cartoon?
Yeah, Rick and Morty.
Oh.
When he gets the arm and then he beats everybody up.
Oh
Morty.
yeah, I do remember that.
Oh, you remember that one? Yeah, muscle memory. Yeah, he doesn't know he did that, but he did.
I'm so full.
Yeah.
I can't even finish that beer.
Alpha Zero is the secret account of the Title Tuesday winner. Good. All right, so this is over. Like, this is definitely Smerdon's going to win. Like, he can't not win. It's impossible not to win. I guarantee the win. You guys were like 6-0. I'm a dumb person watching on Twitch. And I was like, it's a knight. And then you guys were like, Grandmasters suck. Only engines are good. But I was like, it's a knight. He's got a knight. Look at that. And even worse, what would Lenderman say? 2 bishops. What else? Oh, man, he let him play knight f4. God damn. He let him play knight f4. Jesus Christ. I predict knight f4. Yeah, Are you kidding me? It's almost time to resign. Almost. Like, if White had a knight here, he'd still be worse. There's still, extra knight's not helping yet. Ben predicted 6-0 Komodo. No, go back, play the tape back. I predicted a tie. I even voted for a tie. All right, is it really over? Bet is wrong.
I
That is
voted
correct.
for
Goddamn. Yeah, that's good.
I vote for Smurfo.
I vote goddamn. That's for sure. Yes. So this is funny. There's two goddams. Okay? And I didn't know the one Karen was talking about. I don't know if Karen knew the one I was talking about.
To my song. There?
Yeah, but then there's my goddamn. That's the one I'm always doing.
I know, but I.
So there's Rick and Morty. There's Noob Noob, right? And twice Noob Noob goes, goddamn, right?
Mm-hmm.
You agree. Then there's the goddamn from your song.
Yeah, the Pusher by Blind Melon.
Yeah, she was like singing that song. I'm like, what's that?
It says, goddamn, 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 goddamn.
Exactly. See, we sang on stream.
Yes.
All right, now, you know what time it is? It's time for another train. We haven't had a train in like an hour and 20 minutes. Yes, goddamn is winning. Yes.
Blind Melon only had one song, but that's not even their best song. Twitchy.
Spencer thinks Blind Melon's one of the 10 best bands ever. I think they're okay, but Spencer likes a lot of their songs.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. I like Eminem. Of course I like Eminem. I'm from Michigan.
Love Blind
All right, we need one more donation of 100 centidues or more, or a gifted sub. Let's go. Do it. Do it.
And that song
Eh.
that they're saying GD in is about a Bible pushing man.
That sounds like me, except for one thing. What did Panda Chess Academy? This is my first non-Andrew Codexberg Twitch stream. God damn, Panda. And I'm pretty mellow this one. Right, sweetie? Making it rain like Lil Wayne up in this bitch. God damn. No, Spencer obviously doesn't like that video. He's JKLOL. Yeah. Spencer likes Blind Melon. He likes like all their songs. Yeah. All right, we got 28%. Come on. What is that's ridiculous. Somebody donate 40 centidues now, or 40 subs. That's what I meant. Yay, look at Trying to Learn. Look at Dr. 5W. What's that? What's that game? There. That's my game with Yuri Balashov from Capella Grand, 1992. What round? Round 9. Sorry, I only knew the tournament, the year, the round, and the opponent by looking at it for 1 second. That's for SC2 coach. Pay the man his money. All right, so the most subs we've ever had. He didn't resign yet, Komodo? Man, look at Komodo setting up for the next game. Queen D1. Right? Mm-hmm. So Komodo wants to attack this pawn with Rook C4, and then he's still dead lost if he wins it. Terrible. 201 centidues. Roar. Yeah, this is a mask. You don't want to see what I really look like. Frankly.
Yeah,
horrible.
a lot of people are using masks to do Twitch. It's not required though.
Oh yeah, this bishop. Let me tell you about this bishop. Roar. Now, if I was black, I would always play bishop f8. See,
Yeah.
this is the only good piece. See this piece? Boo! This piece, like, ooh, scary. Notice one of the top moves is bishop f8. Right? Bishop f8 is clearly the right move. Clearly. Why? Always play.
Bishop F8.
Right. Man, she's so tired of this game. I'm keeping up with my commentary. It's so boring and quiet. Look at this guy with the shamrocks. What the mother? See that? What's that all about?
Berenson.
What's all this? What's boo and what's happening? Backwards boo? See? Am I your boo? Look at this backward. How do you do that? He did a backwards boo. How do you do that, by the way?
With
and then
channel points.
And then 1 cent, 4 cents. What's happening? Yay! It's Danny Wrench the Doofy. Let's click on him. He's the alumnus of Danny Wrench University.
That was an intentionally bad email.
Manmoth gifted a sub to Turkish Films.
Keep us in
Good. All right, we made it to level 2. Let's go to the next level. Smurfo's been thinking 3 minutes on this move. Okay? And the engine says this is second best and this is third best. No, never play F6. No. This is the engine move. There's a 0% chance he'll play that. 0.
It is a dunce cap twitchy.
See, he'll never play bishop b5.
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
No. He sets the bishop b5 there. See?
Yeah.
No. He won't play that. He might play h5. He might play queen d5. He might play queen.
Why do you think he wouldn't play it?
Because, look what I showed you before.
Because it's good. Yeah, but if you go there, then you can trade the rooks.
Good.
Which might be better for
He's been thinking 4 minutes. That's a lot in a 50-minute
maybe
game.
That's why he
All right, we need some more whatevers. Dr. 5W or the 25K bits badge.
What?
He's trading all the pieces. It wins. He's right. He's right. No, that's the right move. Yeah. After queen takes, pay attention. Queen d5. You either trade queens or you get mated on g2. You trade queens, you lose because you're down a piece. So this is like the easy, like, I'm playing an engine, I'll trade all the pieces. It's not the right move, but it's the right move in the situation. Now, queen d5, 800%. 800. By the way, what does the engine say is the right move? Bishop takes e5, right? It's never. 800% there. All right, what's this guy doing? There. That's my game with Anand from Oakham, 1986. I don't remember the round. The game was a draw. This game here? It took me like 1 second to figure that out. Yeah, that's Feingold Anand, Oakham, 86. I have a plate from the tournament here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're ridiculous. Very good from Smerdon. Look what he did. He took this, and then he played queen d5, and he's like, trade him off, bitch. I mean, Komodo really is his bitch now. Like, that's actually accurate. Yeah, there's nothing he can do. Yeah. Now, again, what he should do is play the line that's considered worse. This is what he should do. Okay? And then, this is horrible, this is horrible, this is horrible, this is horrible, but my rook is here. Right? And instead, he plays the correct move, which this, and now his rook can't penetrate. Right? If you can't penetrate, you must acquit. So it's going to be 2-1 Smerdon. We could leave now. We could just log off. This is the easiest win ever. I've never been so mad. So this is just a joke. Yeah. No, but I mean, I'm really they got to reprogram. Bishop takes c6. That's pathetic. That's a pathetic move for the engine. Yeah, this is just politics 101.
Yay.
Smurfo is David Smerdon. So it's funny, normally you wouldn't play f6 here because it's an engine, but here you would play f6 because there's no tactics. They all just favor black. So you don't want to lose this pawn for nothing, or they don't really care. He could play rook c8, and then rook c2, and then GG, and double up. See, this is but Komodo's plan is to make every move for black winning, so black's confused. Very good, Komodo. Good job. Okay, Enigmatic sort of gave us subscribed. Dr. 5W gave more bits. Barrett's and KT's like going nuts there. I don't know what he's doing. He's all kinds of weird nonsense. Terrible. Level 3 of the train. Never play f6, but I'll give him a pass here.
More beer, says Danny.
Oh, yeah.
I'm contemplating. I'd have to get a fresh one because this one got hot at the end. I'm so slow.
But only 23% as hot as you. What was I paraphrasing there?
I don't know.
Futurama, when Bender was dating the robot with the Contessa, and then he said it was they had a brooch that was worth millions. Although at the end of the episode, that's not. And then she says, "Isn't it beautiful?" And he says, "Only some percent is as beautiful as you." And he says, "Bender, either that's a computing error, or you're the most romantic robot in the universe." Then eventually she dies, and then Hermes says it's fake. Then he's really sad. He was only a little sad when she died. But when he found out it was fake, Bender was really mad. He's like, no.
Aww.
And the episode ends.
The saddest.
It was a class 3 yacht. Oh, I forgot about that. I remember the yacht club. Okay. Did he resign yet? Okay, so he took on f6, took back. No, ridiculous. This isn't chess. Like, if I was the programmer, I would resign for white already. There's no hope. There's 2 chances for white. So that's funny. Smerdon loses the first game with a piece blunder. Everybody in the chat makes fun of him. He's going to lose. He sucks. Grandmasters suck. Everybody sucks. You're the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked. And then he just wins easily the next 2 games. Easily. And then some. Incorrect. Danny, wrong as usual. Go Karen is correct, though. The Titanic parody is correct. Ben's interview, Archer Beats 2300, is the greatest video of all time. That was a good interview. Yeah, I remember that interview. I'd rather watch Battle Chess play Smerdon. God damn, he played Bishop D. See, I told you he was trying to give him too many good moves. Like trade more pieces. Man. Yeah, he'll definitely play Rook A C8. That's 300%. Wait just a second. 400%. Right, sweetie? Yeah, he might take, but I doubt it. Wow, he took, because that's a good night. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's up a bishop. I mean, it's ridiculous. I've never been so mad. So after rook takes, see how he's thinking about rook takes? He might not take. See how Komodo's thinking about rook takes? He's like, God, it's so bad. After rook takes, threatening this pawn, he'll play rook here, he'll play rook here, and they'll shake hands. And after they shake hands, this was Komodo's plan all along. He's going to give Smurfo the coronavirus by shaking his hand, and then he wins by forfeit. Yeah, Komodo's playing terrible. Trade all the pieces, taking this. Horrible. Everybody on the internet was like, Smurfo's going to lose every game. And I was like, what? That's a knight. He's got a knight. Never shake hands again. Good. Mike Saylor's continuing the gift sub. Good. Good. He's the guy who plays in my tournaments. He's like 2060. Mike Saylor. Yeah. All right, we need a lot of subs or bits the next minute because the train's going to end. We need 1,200 centidues or 6 subs.
What's his user ID on test.com?
That's the same one.
Oh, I'm always playing. So
Mike Saylor.
I never know.
Yeah.
I'll never play the high.
We're going to shake hands.
I'm always struggling to beat
What did Lenny Kravitz say about this position? Said it's over. Yay, 1,001 centidues.
Something happened.
1,001 centidues. I just said, yeah. All right, we need 100 centidues. Then he put a little zeros at the end. See?
No.
All right, we got 20 seconds. We need 300 centidues. There's 200. We need 200 centidues to be safe. 200 centidues in the next 10 seconds. It's going to be 50-50. 50. Denny Crane from Jeff Ashton. That's right.
We have a student that needs to
5 seconds. Yes, you did it. You put us at level 4 with 3 seconds left. Good. Good. And Dr. 5W didn't hurt either.
Gujan B needs a sub.
All right, so after this, what happened was what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right, ridiculous. Okay, so here's what he's going to do. Mm-hmm. He's going to play king here, and he's going to play pawn here. You hear me talking? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then GG. Those are the next 2 moves. Guaranteed. 1,000 billion trillion %. You got me? Mm-hmm. I'm a human. I was human before this guy was born. Guy's like the same age as Danny. All right, we got 200 centidues. We got Choo Choo. We got 300. We got 201. Go hype emotes. Trying to learn. Gifted a sub to Panda Chess Academy. See, first step. Mm-hmm. What I say his next move is going to be. Now, if he checks, he might not play b6 because it's illegal, but he might. He grandmaster, give him.
I was wondering about the check.
Yeah, he might also go here. In fact, I think he will go here because then the rook's trapped, or you take on passant. So he might go here. It's tough because every move wins so easily. Like he just won these 2 games easily. But anyway, bishop takes c6 was just awful. That guarantee he was going to lose. He stopped b6 and b5. Oh, good computer. Good job. Now king d7 defending this, and then bishop d8, and then he's going to play what rap song after bishop d8? Let's see if the check gets it. King here, bishop here, then what does he say? Let's see if they get it. Nicki Minaj is incorrect. Lose yourself is okay. Move bitch is okay. Katy Perry's not. No, that's never the answer. Anyone? Anybody? Push 'em baby misspelled. No. Adam Sandler, that's not an answer. He's going to say, get out the way. Get out the way. Move. Move. Right? You agree?
That works.
That's your favorite? Yeah. No, I mean, if I was the whatever in charge, I would have White resign here. This is too embarrassing. I've never been so mad. All right, speaking of being mad, let's get the hype train going. Come on, guys. Luda. What, you thought my joke was Luda, Chris? $9.99. Love the commentary. What's the figure you need to do tomorrow? We're getting $200 sponsorship. We had the gawking rabble already say he'll do 50. So I don't know. You got to email Karen. Karen at atlchessclub.com. Should probably want to look at the email tonight because I'll have to carry your back, you know. So. Go, Karen.
You're gonna have 2 beers.
Yeah, I'm kidding. All right, B6 or B5. That's it. He's going to play this or this. What do you think? Pick one, quick. He's going to move quickly.
B5.
B5, all right. This is the third option, but hey, you're right, B5. Do you think the computer's going to take or move the rook?
Take.
I mean, everything is the most losing. All right, we got to level 5. Yeah, Komodo. I mean, this game was pathetic. Bishop takes C6 is pathetic. When you could play Bishop D3, that's ridiculous. Hey, you guessing all the moves right? Maybe a couple more beers and you'll be 28 up. So B4, Rook C2, or Rook A4. Man, tough call. Yay, Tamaras gifted a sub. This is the most subs we've ever had. This is the first stream, I believe, where we broke 1,700 subs ever. What's funny?
Karen Fish.
Karen, Ben needs faith. What? I don't see Karen Fish.
Fish.
Oh, Karen Fish. You made that up or you read it?
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah.
'Cause
All
I
right,
guessed
so what
it.
happened? Rook A4. Every legal move wins. I don't know what it'll do. He could take on B2. He could walk his king up. He could be like, God damn, and go
I
here.
knew he was going to take.
Yeah. Now if you take this, rook here,
Karen
you can't.
Fish.
This is indefensible. Right?
That's right.
See this?
I see it.
So you don't go rook here because then rook here defends it. So rook takes A6, rook here, GG.
Mm-hmm.
If he saves his pawn by going here, that doesn't save his pawn even. I mean, I can go here, but... Yeah. Come on, Jeff. Stop pretending you're an old man. You know what a sub is. You subscribe to my channel. So now, Jeff, if you look where you're typing your messages, if you see a smiley face, you can click things like this because you're a sub. So you can click emotes now that you're a sub. Like important emotes like Go Ben or Retreat Like a Frenchman
Is he new to Twitch?
or even Spencer. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. He's pretty internet savvy too. He just doesn't go to Twitch.
Okay.
JJWad95, 100 centidues. 2 minutes left. We need some more centidues. Okay, so he took like I thought. Rook here winning the pawn like I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Check. Moves the king out of check. And then, takes his pawn, etc. 201 cent. Dr. 5W, he's giving me the news. Every move wins, so it's hard to predict. If he checks again, he could go here, he could go here. I don't know. What do I know? Go, Jeff. My wife wants to know why you became vegan. Yeah, your wife, like you have a wife. I've been a vegetarian for 34 years, and 2.5 years ago, on a New Year's resolution, I decided to become a vegan. So New Year's resolution. It's Aussie Rob gifting a sub. See, the Aussie guy is winning. Mm-hmm. Then the guy's like, oh, let me give Ben some money. Before that, he was like, no way. Yeah. Oh, man, I was winning this game before Komodo was born. God damn. He should play here because they'll repeat and he'll get 10 seconds. This is the professional move. But it's so winning, it doesn't matter. He'll probably go here. That way when he takes, he can, push him maybe. Oh, he did the professional. Mm-hmm. Then when he does it again, he'll play E5. 274. What? Was that an error? All right, we got 35 seconds. We need 500 centidues or 2 subs. 2 subs or 500 centidues. Otherwise, we're going to leave at level 5. No. Go, everybody. Then after here, he'll play E5. I have spoken. Mm-hmm. No. 500 centidues. 90. Oh, I was wrong. 96%. 275. We did it. We broke level 5. Another train. The train was good. Good scam. The train. E5, 100%. 200%. 800%. 1,000,000%. Yes. I'm pretty good at guessing the moves, right? I think I paid attention, but look at that. I got the height bounce. E4, C5. Hold on. Take, D6. F4, take, bishop D7, bishop C6. That's my game with Alexander Shabalov from Chicago. I think it was 1994. Pretty sure. Shabalov Feingold, Chicago, 1994. Chicago International, to be exact, of the tournament. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah, the guy said yeah. How can you remember the games you played in 94? That were like 18 move draws. Oh my God, Komodo played F3. Stockfish is better. Oh, this is just silly. It's been silly for a while. Now it's silly for them. Like, it was silly, like, for me. Now you're like, all right, this is silly. Like, if you were black, you'd be, like, winning 100 out of 100 against the engine. You'd be like, come on. Ridiculous. I like the way the engine has no time. I didn't expect that. I didn't know who'd win the match, but Komodo having less time than Smerdon, I didn't get that.
Yeah, that is surprising.
I'm not getting, like, accolades for remembering I played in 1994. Okay, here we go. Knight F3, D5, there. Hey, that's the game I lost to Magnus. Boo! Boo! No games that I lost. No. They say you don't want to be here.
Who says that?
That guy. Spider Bolt. Terrible.
That's not true.
Incorrect.
I do want to be here.
Yeah. Karen loves chess. But she loves me even more. Except maybe chess more. Oh, man, he put it in H. Look at him. H5, H4. Did you ever play Susan Polgar? Are you talking to me or her? No. Who's Susan Polgar? Is she related to the good Polgars? Oh, snap.
The lady that's in the
Oh, the
third
one we
room
kicked
now.
her out? Yeah. King E1. Rook here, 8,000%.
The lady that got
8,000%.
banned.
See?
I see.
Yeah. I can't predict White's moves, just Black's moves. White's moves are hard. 8 trillion%. Take that. Oh, he might check. And check, and then because gain time. So you might check and then take it. Physics lover. That's my game with Nakapuki from the U.S. Open 2007, I think, in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Round 7. Or was it round 8? Just a second. I think it was round 8. I think it was round 8, but I'm not sure. It might have been 7. Yeah, that's my game with Naka. It's the only time I played Naka. Yeah. Feingold Naka. Wait, what's this here? That's the opera game. Ridiculous. It was 8? Good. Thought it was 8. H3 is not a move I would have played. F4, god damn. I never would have predicted that. Yeah, that move's not good. Damn. Terrible. Man, Komodo trying to lose on time. The Von Henning Gambit in the Carol Khan. I know the Von Henning Shara Gambit, but it's not in the Carol Khan. I don't know the Von Henning in the Carol Khan. I could show you the one in the Tarash QGD. I'm not good with names of openings. He'll definitely play Rig D1 check. Yeah. Now he's thinking about stalemate, but that pawn can move. So that's not good for... Wow. That's some queen with check. God damn. Komodo doesn't defend very well. Rook F1's my guess. Rook E1 second. Rook E1's a low rated place. Rook F1 is like really high level.
Yeah, rookie ones.
Yeah, Rook E1's like but Rook F1 is like, yeah, he's not. Yeah. It doesn't matter because that's the way we think. Queen C2, E4, Bishop C3, Bishop D2. That's the game I beat. Oh wait, I changed my mind. That's a different game. Hold on. Bishop D2, Knight H4, Knight F5, take, Knight B7, E5, Bishop E4, Queen F5. I know this game, but I can't remember who I played it against. Rook B D1. Yeah, I've seen that game on the stream, and I don't remember who that was. All right, next game. Take.
Yay.
Queen
I bet on Smurfo.
Queen D8, Bishop E7, Knight C3. That game I remember too, but I don't remember the game now. Honky Blood, you got me. Damn. That's Manmoth just did a Morphe game with what's his name? I forgot the guy's name. I know the guy's name. It took me like an hour to think of it. That's my favorite Morphe game. What's that guy's name? Doofus? What happened? Was it stalemate? All right, yeah, that was awful from Komodo's point of view. Okay, I mean, Bishop C6, the game's over. You can't play Bishop C6. Now, play Bishop C6, which is ridiculous. You can't let black play D4. Then the game's extra over. So you have to play D4 even though it's terrible. Because it's just weaknesses and trait. It's terrible. But you have to play Bishop D3 here. It's ridiculous to take this. I've never been so angry. And then after D4, the game's over. Like I'm up a piece and I got that. Did I ever show you this? Yeah. And then he smartly traded it off to make it easier for himself. That was good. Take Queen D5. Yeah, you can't. Taking this is ridiculous because after knight takes, you can't play Rook C7. You have to play Rook C7 even though it's technically worse because your rook's good. You can't let him play knight takes and defend. That's ridiculous. This is just way too easy. Like this is just no problem. Yeah, he wasn't good at giving him problems. Even the first game, Komodo wasn't impressive, and then Smerdon hung a knight with knight e4, which was weird. And then Komodo was pretty good. Then Komodo played well. But that was the only time Komodo played well was when Smerdon hung a piece. Yeah. Alonzo Morphe. Good. Yeah. Alonzo Morphe, most people don't know this, is the great-great-grandfather of Alonzo Mourning.
What?
I mean, if she heard of Alonzo Mourning, that joke would have hit better.
Yeah, I don't know who Alonzo Mourning
Oh, well.
is,
I
but-
tried and I failed miserably. What?
Who
The
is
game
it?
that I lost to MVL? Which game? You sent me that game?
What?
Smerdon. Yeah, I know Smerdon won. Smerdon won a long time ago. Wait, what's this? Knight F3, C5, C4, G6. Takes. Knight H5. F5. What? I don't know what game that is trying to win. That game just makes no sense. That's going to be one of your games. That game made no sense. E4, C6, Knight C3, Bishop C4. I've never seen that spider bolt, so I have no comment. I've never seen Bishop C4, so. Knight F3, 6. This is funny. That's the game we just looked at. The Physics Lover. That's the game we just saw. What do I think of the Raptors winning the championship? The NBA's over. Bernstein versus R. Feingold. Come on, I don't know. Come on, I don't know. You can't. Come on. I don't know that. I don't know which Bernstein it was. All right, time to go. Who should we raid? Look at all these people. We got Botez, Jen Shahadi. We got, what's his name? I told you his name and I forgot.
Boros.
Dennis Boros, Gowrie. So Gowrie and
Okay.
Peter.
So
Wow.
it's got to be one of these
Right.
two.
Ooh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catcha. You.
It's tough. It's tough because I like both of them. I would say we haven't done Gowrie in a
I just did
while.
like a great Pulp Fiction there. I did the eeny, meeny, then I said, All right, who am I doing? What'd you say? Gowrie, Grand. Thanks for watching, guys. Once again.
Maybe we should do Peter.
No, we did Peter yesterday.
Okay.
Okay. Now, once again, if you want me to do this tomorrow night, we need a sponsor. So email Karen at aclchessclub.com. Follow me on Twitter and Discord, and then I'll announce by 2 p.m. tomorrow whether I'm doing it again. $200 in sponsorship. Don't forget to email Karen at aclchessclub.com. Trying to learn, just put it in the chat. Right, sweetie?
Yeah.
Okay. And don't forget tomorrow,